our own enemies. We are the deadly virus infecting one another. I read an article that talks about a man said, I got the opportunity to meet 6 rich Ghanaian men, and I asked them this question: why are they not building factories for the youth of this country to get a job to do? These 6 rich businessmen burst into laughter as if I have said something funny. Then one said, the people shouting, no food, no jobs are all thieves. The writer said, I said, really? I was shocked. And the man then went on, he said, I run a manufacturing business and trading business. He said the biggest challenge business is not electricity, it is not infrastructure. The biggest challenge is getting honest staff. Everyone we hire appears to be on a mission to steal as much as possible. They will inflate invoices, recording less than the actual number of units produced. The worst part of it all is that all the fraud we have uncovered is not done by a single person. It is usually many staff who collude with each other, from the production line to sales to finance and even to top management.
Good evening to you, wherever you are in this world. If it's afternoon, good afternoon to you. It is afternoon here in the Rockies, really sunny and beautiful out. I hope wherever you are, you had a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Last week we were not here because we were celebrating the Easter season, and I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. We have so many things to talk about today. Please stay tuned. Make sure you share today's stream. We'll be with you.
This is Fire One Radio.
Well, where the truth matters. You're live on the Truth Matters show on Fire One. Please share the stream. If you're on the radio, we do ask that you visit our YouTube channel or Facebook page, Fire One, and share this with friends. We love this country. It's a beloved country by so many, even foreigners. And the national anthem, it should really say it all, and it asking God to bless this nation. If you're in Ghana right now, do you feel that country is blessed? And if so, how blessed is it? I really want to know. When I open up the lines, please do call and share your thought, your ideas on how blessed this nation is. If things are going the right direction. Let me welcome Sly so we can get things rolling for the day. Hello, Sly.
Yeah,
Apomu.
Nyamiadmo na moswe.
Nyamiadum. I hope se bibi aboko.
Oh, Nyamiadum. Asundie kwa.
Yada Yehovah say. I hope Sanka. You bet me say is the same out in Ghana, right?
Ghana there, man, no carry an say wo shebo so wo shem komo ye Muslim fanyina.
And come share now what they are being to know. I will hit it and start out right there. Why is it so say? Yeah, prophets and so forth in Ghana, all their prophecies and stuff are deaf, but yet they come prophesy saying, say, Abia, if that say on this new year, this COVID will be gone, give us a date and time, or saying, say, Yami Beshirobia, or best saying paying for an dream, or the assumable minimum, unlike what we heard this week, a little boy living his life has been killed for money rituals, which just said all of this are still going on in Ghana. Omun to me prophesy to stop those or by I know why I'm saying this.
Ska me no so for because the Ghana for do one person mutim and na so for the catch on. Ska Ghana ni bia ne ho den bia no. So wako sabi ne wako asori a ade a person tie ni o ma me bi pe. Ekino benye ska ana ekina wa hwe abonsanfo yi so bu eno kwa na person wati. Enti se wo ka bibi nkwaje asem se ma me hwe ho furu boni mu ma me sesa wadwene ma me ade a wuye edobeko so yemu ma papa sa ade a wuye enya de bebo wo kra se Ghana ma no dodo na mpese beti sasa opese ada se enne ekina obenya 1 billion anaso bi de ba America enne ekina obeti se yesi if you are for abunsanfo na ba ifo ahye se ekina obenya car accident ana se ekina yare ibegba no menewu ane no pese woti enti de ompese omoti no ane no omoti Ghana ni bia so asebe wayare bia no na so kwa asere no mamienu ane pese woti ana se yare no wayare no edi ni ko wu ana se yare na yare no e ma no ane ho beto no enti so wokwa onti se bia boni bia wo ye no nyame pese wontwe no ho ti ska bible senso bia ni wa abani paswa enyo nipa de na se bampa onyame wo ho kwa tumi se oma kwa bi da ho ma wo fam bi na yendindi anasi yemfia anayentia se bibi ba eboabo nipa amanipa de kojira bia foforo nipa situation bia anasa se bia betu bia you are moving from one place to another whether good or bad and so if you don't know how to handle it na opeso bi na handle manwa ebedi na ebia nipa so be si handle no ebia ompe anasa sire bibi no emfa asodie ma penifo say obi numa do ma yarefo na se bi utafra che so yefunu ya no afro sia obi so hu mobo enti utimi ka to se yefunu ya na numa do ma na honto enye adwuma sa esese wa na wonu madu na hu se die do no eye wo ni paduam se dia yare saba anasa se okoso no madu tiska dia okoso no sa na dodo no asese Ghana dodo no bi apese kina ade nchiche no ayeyi obi apese ade nchiche ya ka say an American passport visa na say London visa na say UK and say Germany visa every do me fanko and that's what so what say acha 2 or 3 days obi fatu kakraka ne workers ye be 500 and what you say no bi apesoti enti skadi no pesa mo tena no na o mo ka kire wo
so meaning say the pastors and prophets and they are praying of their weaknesses. What they want to hear is what they are being told. You know what? Let's watch this and we'll talk more about that.
bring me to Europe. Europe. And he settled me in the place called London, United Kingdom. When I got to the United Kingdom, there was a severe funeral. And the funeral I saw is like a national funeral for a nation. It's a state funeral. They have declared a state funeral. There's going to be a major death in this year in United Kingdom, and it will become a national death.
You're watching BBC News from London. A short while ago, Buckingham Palace announced the death of His Royal Highness Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. In a statement, the palace said, "It is with deep sorrow that Her Majesty the Queen announces the death of her beloved husband, His Royal Highness, the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. His Royal Highness passed away peacefully this morning at Windsor Castle."
Breaking news into CNN, Britain's Prince Philip has died. Buckingham Palace releasing a statement saying the Queen's husband passed away peacefully this morning at Windsor Castle. He was 99 years old. The Duke of Edinburgh spent several weeks in hospital earlier this year and was discharged just last month. He was married to Queen Elizabeth for 73 years and is the longest serving...
Well, so my question to this whole video that I'm showing is, may our Prince Philip's soul rest in peace. He's lived a life worth living. 99 years. That's a lot of blessing right there. But should new will be and come share Obishankom, so there will be a state funeral in UK. And slightly my question to you is, should New Age, this video pop up say a Shankom Tinawewu, and is that an achievement?
Two things. I know, back in the conscious. And conscious idea, mammy, me fa me personally, obi, usha me come and answer me take conscious, and I can be you. I could have conscious. There were two aspects, whether good or bad. Even with good no crime, you have to work towards it. Even bad, you have to work towards it. But what I'm saying is that onyame timi nam nipa so and then so for na di for so and conscious which conscious legit if nyame ho na ba. Two, we can also look at the situation, circumstances to also give a prophecy. Anytime make us they said there was it was a general prophecy. If I say general prophecy, it was not directed to individual.
Yeah.
But it was a general prophecy, which somebody which is bigger, and it can be a national what do you call it, funeral. It can be the prime minister. It can be the queen. It can be the prince. It can be anybody who is have a name which is all over United Kingdom. I bet my general funeral. This prophecy was like a general prophecy. It was not basically directed to
anyone. So in this case, my question now is say, you have to bring this video as saying, I prophesy in AC. That's so the main question is that an achievement?
I don't know. It's a part of church publicity and I said commercial.
Oh, okay.
And then yes, and then Oscar here first now and conscious body the partner. Sabi until sir asofo no kujina baby ekekasa yanya apostle animu me apostle bebre. There were so many prophets, there were so many things. I believe. Bible say Jenam adansia so edi watamfo so konim.
Yeah.
By our testimonies, I believe in that. When God namiye bibima wa by some who share the testimony, you conquer the devil. It's a biblical, but sharing the testimony is not by taking the credit. You share the testimony and you give credit to God.
So in this case, he's taking credit for that prophecy, right?
See, when you go over there, he wants to ask himself, so no, credit, but people behind. Oh, suffer you can want some. Oh, suffer you are powerful. Hey, suffer you who can you? Year 2020, 31st night. Prophecy by say dito. Hey, suffer with the near channel. So that by saying that, no, by people giving you the credit and you receiving the credit, no, then you are taking the word of God from you, because what can like I said. Me wo Ghana and I go Europe. Also, you make the people Europe. So that means your spirit was led to the land of Europe, and God revealed to you. So it's not just your spirit, but the spirit of God. You said the spirit of God. It's not the spirit of man, the spirit of God. So if the spirit of God led it over to a certain place, that means saying and
so don't you think, sir?
There is something in the hold on. There's something in the New Testament. Bible says when Herod was taking all the credits of God, Herod, that was didn't make credit no afano. Or say God strike him on his throne. Now also adore him. It's very biblical. It is that when a man trying to take the credit of God back, Two, in the contrary, this prophet, somebody also will look at Nipafem. If I say Nipafem, okay, young Philip, how old is he? What was his medical condition? How was report Ben near Tifano? How often was he going to the hospital? How often was he being discharged? What I say, it is Nipa bet me to share na pomudi hunsam. Nega man come share. Ska says me fan say me to na say me call UCH na me so be see ventilator so. Eventually no 99 almost 98% what's happening so be my back. Natural. To the point say because life support me you give we still security me free. It is a me call let's obi the life support so. Na me say cause mami onyame ni mi wura hu na me cause say acha 4 days no bo na 4 days so wo a. Come say be a macho. But we ni pa condition na. Wo no bewu. But se bia me kono cause mami am here there is na me yi me chair me no say oh acha 2 days obe sori jana na so anante na so anante a afena mi pe ma me credit mi pe ma me credit me na sese mi hu ma
odi adwuma no why
me di adwuma enta me ka se e koso weska hu ma ba no hu mi nsa nyame hu obunsa hu e ni pa na kasa hu enti se konse ba se hu se nyame hu na diaba Bonsamu na diaba anasi nyame hu
okay, so don't you think, sir, it's about time all of this, because I say I hear the norm in Ghana issues are on grounds, they are not thinking of solving it or how we can come together to get this country developed or in the right path and in the right progress, but instead 31st night in Komshakesiye, then people have time. And some of them happen, they come back and refer, say, so for when a share come nasi, and all the commissions are me hununsun, and you be a positive, and Nina is in negative direction, and you'll be no bewa, as some be not to be or this. Don't you think it's about time, your prophets know, and come for like in a different direction, like your leaders know, the corrupt mind, and the attitude will change. They will be able to solve the issues in the country, like all this roads issue, schools issue, or the trash overwhelming the country.
Now I took a prophetic idea. Said first when you go to the book, I will call Old Testament. The prophet were not being assigned to a church, but the prophet one, they were assigned to a nation. and from the nation they move from nation to nations. Into to one that prophet about fear was assumed and I'm the buyer now soon you know not the radiation now or the man
on sign
or their son yes obu call their son Emma we are one more puncher was some as a son book and I will call Hezekiah. Also, Isaiah point no what he just a man can say that Mrs. Someone said the minute they will know who be free. Isaiah can hear no call you. Or the person not to one or coin. But Hezekiah we knows Isaiah someone can get no thing. Now also Bible see what in the need action kukuamu. Now when you are the Casase, a radical share, Melatintina Masumo, Abepine, into Britain of the first assassin. Was not near Rade Casina, and Isaiah and near Rade Casama Hezekiah. Hezekiah near Rade Casine, or snow ready the 15 years canon. Scott, and there, Christopher, and Pesadian.
And say, yeah, who may have to us off was a software the best solving the problem, why?
Scott, I'm assuming the class of fried rice. Uko soon say I want to talk or so soon say I want to would go as no rap and do the answer or the answer said what could be in what. My son no but catch a kiss to me said, one uncle Gasson go to Tony Noma and from the sea just one more, but I'm many on 1 year, 3 year, what I said the American Debbie and Pesa. Then you have a shortcut. Then you have a fried rice, what do you call it? So I pay Dada, no afano, or become the top mechanism, but say a brilliant annuity. So they say, my dear, on can swamp it. Scott, and no need the error, I must say, make fun of years, especially in Ghana, for instance. Scott, so say, Wokopa, Nipa, a diboni. Ewo, Nipa, a diboni, baby. Scott, I Christopher. I Christopher to the sense, just say, open honesty. Sepa wuni kwa unya Kristo ni ya ska dum kokya yesi wachire no na wani mato nti ama je nyina no ayati look at this example if you can nipa bi ska obetim dey start business obey 10 million 20 million obetim dey ayibibi yeah because of greediness me kasa and Kumane and Kasa make us affordable yet. Because so affordable a coupon charity in the crop to sacrifice. When you go to the book of Leviticus, they were having so many sacrifices, so many offerings, sin offering, guilty offering. Although those need now, which I believe in that is good. When God directs you to a certain area to do something, sacrifice, make an altar, and yet Juma. Perfectly, because it's a direction, a freedom. But can you hear the woman here? You give you Kumasi Central Market, be a year to 2 of your tuno. The jet 3 million. As a son can be a go to me, I share a business. Now, what a baby, what the bell running. Scott, you, Nipano or Pastor dine, or Pastor dine. It's 100 million of 5 years, by the idea on the bay, or the cocoa chance be I saw them. No you see so no bar for dear, see so no bar for dear, no the beef car, no the be no pure water, no the BDD, no the cock, no about see so inside. When the paper so 100 million one, I will pay with also. I just saw that no. I just started no need in our for you.
Now okay, now Sikanu hear about what you was for no one.
I don't know some so
ye betu ye nuanu mfo mema ye twa so e wo ho ne atwa so because nature I say all the time and me pese me kan ya sofo asem ne there because me Christian ba ye nuanu bia ma Christosum no say ne de baby a e kon ne direction a e kon emwa kura kire say anano na otwetwe mu ya na ye se kai Jesus ni wu sorry emre and the asofo omode fa ho aje omunsan abode de bebre obi ba be wu aje wonkwa na wewie no ho no de nkwaje aba na so o se ye nkai na afibia ebe ka ye fie ansa ye ba beje ne nsan abode eno enkotwe nchen ne Monday Easter Monday nkola bia kodi nyamrasem e wo Ghana ho achi omunyonku nipa ekum no because of a chire ye chire ye ma no eninti no
kronitisa and emunipa eko that direction ana because first nanka abosomsom those ritual anyama meko busum ho meko yewe nanka it's not even in the light, but right now no they have open advert, open signs and things in Ghana right now. They come on TV, if it's fake or if it's not nyami penenim semina mi meska and amina mi yewe eti all this you've never no because you many home be intino no de na adwin nyina kwa akohye saadu kudie nim seminso me eden meyebi eti se yaka so nko ku ma me ne opapa kora na enu no bedi ya obekwa akoye ade ne enche yenuanom ne yemmanom kwan pa ye faso edi peska you have to work and earn it. Yes, o man na adwumanim ye ne mpanyimfo ne ka because mpanyimfo no so ayeden edi o man ne hwamo saa na timamfo no so no emmo o man no ema ne nkoso. Maybe see a here's video way. What happened in Ghana this week? A young boy about 10 years old will lose soon in life. All because some teenagers want to go out there, want to cut short in life and make quick money. And yet nipe bianso na koku na beden ubeko scot free. Now you've been caught. What is the next step for you? Let's watch this. So, this is what happened this past Monday in Ghana. Young boys, teenagers, actually munyonko, another young boy, Ukuno, just to go and get money. How heartless can a human being be? Usho nyonko ni penim, se miukum, na mede akwajiska. Ode awukuno na watenase ni wenye ska no wedi. Be say many parents na say we don't enye jail. I was say a dear mupedan bi mugu. Near dear muni to no money muni dada anymore about 3 days. Right? Yeah, because that's what you want. It's like make an osre, many be some na make an no, yeah, because we jail the omo call way I won't help. Nanka emuna sisi ebesi answer. Much you mu say red-handed no. Mudi omu shedem na mudi emu na to ni omu nchen na ma lock your mashe ho so muni efunu ni ntena ho. Then I said next time other young youth will be sorry say omu koye this same thing. Why are people so heartless? And you are willing to kill a brother or a sister or a mother or a father or a stranger for money.
Ska asona kare me say na yenuanom keko so baby omo amamre bia ukofo bi di hie na wanya no ho ade na bia wo de won se wanya asase de wo yusua na wo de agiti wani a afi na nyame anfa fi na so ba no fi mu a I said the Obano, Diana Betty Obano, be a jar, only at local no partnership. Says Obano more dear, no. Then what I said, Uno by Natana, Namia Fefia, by Naga also. That come on. Scar on the most serious note, no money and sir. I did me and sir, and I nine. And I said, Nami and Fefi, a woman kind of moi. And then my buna bano, a brabo at Yabrabo, ye mubi. Then them say ye mubi, you know, a domano, a feature, a coshasa, yes, a didn't make us. Scar, yes, son, Nakaubi TV, and ye news. And I said, no, obra, and also for dies in ye ha. Sunday, no pop, maybe a year Kenya me some. I was so. Scar, now radio station, TV station, they just invite people to preach on the almost station for free. And it was also part of publicity. And nobody more than suffering preaching now, I got to Nipa TSL radio station. And so they what you can say, you could preach for 20 minutes. Oh, radio station. I ask us, I want to meet you. I said, okay, and then I confirm you with TV station. I
have it here. We will show it because I don't know where you know and Colano. I saw my dream says scan if you would be a so I Sika Gary or whatever it is. What is that how we get money? Just tell me.
No, I confirm you is go TV so. Yet me casa bra. Member bra. Member what to quine. I would TV so. Scar, say, idea, I was Africa. Mammy, ye TV channel, says I no money be. As you say, Obia be a TV channel, Ghana, Conphobia with TV channel.
I was buying her no ordinary form on that.
On that note, no sono. There's just a kiss to as a Ghana, never so much.
Oh, I don't think it is.
And no man a cost one. Yana a let's go to other side of it too. Look at the lifestyle of some of the pastors. A whole pastors. I show off. And we were down 25. And a car will cast see. And now me talk cast away. And I'm yes. And now Uber social media. Who pastor no or chain cast. Uber who pastor no or chain die. And now ye prophecy. Then you be the TV so. It's the youth to know. So I go conform what I make of for now, and I year. As a so bad suffer. The suffer now, it need a main afternoon. Name or shall Sophie be Abra was what is some bear for 5 years, the cast me. What is some bear 10 years, the cast, and do my bank one way. And Nuntino or no super so by yourself. And I suffer will be life. Let's go back to another point, which is the celebrities. And never be a social media celebrities will be taking the office near dollars in Google. So now you're sunny cigars, your man, you're too sky to say, and it's a way you talk. Now, back or just son of manos.
Miss me, right?
It's a young quan or Timia Gassy. And no bear at the side to the sky. Who should you find you be a baka? Just my cat. A foot to say, you have a panel and anum, I'm for Untibi, and nobody can say, and to you to know about. No one needs celebrity be swap. Or person me, yes, I send pan. A bishop Yamia want to say as a so yes, I pan. Into no, what never for son, I call into no than what was set south of and let's go and quite be where I won't say.
Oh yeah.
What I said to send the Ekano, Nipa Umukuno said the Nebe Moja Esu, a children radi, a pinesian.
Yeah.
Akoradi Mojano, and Nesu Hunter woman.
Yeah.
What I said,
and you're penny and you come.
And the Pogana, and damn, that's how you be Karen Brothers, a young boy, 23, 25 years. Scott was maybe 1 year in the sea few. Maybe when again I the bonum only the beers overcome or abon or born a beer you review. Scott now we fear was see. Now we cast a I don't know about Consi or say for the Scott Comasi. What to make it 225,000 Ghana City a night in a nightclub.
Nay, yes, kid, Ruben Wakwaja,
25,000.
that drugs now, Towana, and then I get Unya Samanino.
Phyllis, every time I just want to make Papa use. I don't Papa call the scam. A week, you can spend 25,000 one night in the nightclub.
Or send Papa Jumabe.
Or send a Papa or Bridget, the Papa one and Papa Payne, on the Papa Bema into our party scanning Brano, and on the Libya or go school. Next car, you say, and you look around, what bono. Now you so I is easier for a Macapella. Acapella no crana kwa na manatia kwa voice and I so do. I was so a musician.
I never fatia brechira Swiss cover. And your papa out here brechira or buy a musician organ day. Brenna nam snow mubre scana de corner nino did you. It's an advice to you. When you do sikabe.
I'm carrying in our age, Scar, between 20 to 30 years. You will see somebody more than 35 years and 40 years. Now, just start there now. Cannot make me will be a scam. Obia will play on me for Susano. If it's genuine, God have ways of obey Sarabia, Obia and the crab, Obia and the Seblet, Obia destiny. And I won't doubt Obi destiny. But I know that there's a genuine ways of God giving blessing somebody. I need to believe in that. But it's I can't be nipa bi so nam so eska nipa se so mo nkwara youth no award high school now omdu bro court mehu.
Wow.
Oh, Sky.
So they don't think about their future. They don't think about what God can use them to do. But they want it now and now. Let's watch this. I want us to watch this video. The reason why I'm a youth Wagana Yankano Kran and people are going for it.
Na grada ho kwana ne bosum enom champagne bosuma oje champagne da aka chon sa di oye fake enye champagne sisi won ha champagne enye champagne sisi won pa cho bosum ben oje champagne ha to aka so bitumi emma nipa sika we yanka Ghana economy enye yi ha obitumi emma se sika we ya ha abusuma no champagne wo be wiase what did that huh
Well, Obia betunu huni ope. Ena mena meska. World Bank in Kwampong can so muno mutreska. World Bank, among can so muno mutreska. So how possible is this? When did this become a norm? Most say a youth never Ghana no. Most say it's about time the government in Ghana didn't name basic form. You need to set up some kind of regulations. If one more I set up TV stations and this and that, and if this is what they do and they want to work, then they need to be tasked. And set up regulations about around what they are doing right now. Because these are some of the things. Some of the youth are losing their lives. Little children are being kidnapped. Some of them are being killed for this. For all of this. Then because at the end of the day, what are we teaching Echirimano? I thought they are supposed to be the future of this country. And if this is what we are teaching them, then the country has no future. There is no future in Ghana.
I know, you're paying for the I do know that. If you're now joining in, please do share what we are doing. Share. Invite others to join the talk. These are some of the things we talk about here. Things that will benefit the country. How can we bring our ideas together, think together to help this nation? Advise our youth. Tune their mindset. Because what they are being taught, no, it will not help them. Sly. This is really upsetting. Really upsetting.
If you want to put your mind, your heart, and your own body, I was asking one. Why are you confused? Why are you confused? Are you restless? Why am I saying that? Because what to me said, I didn't tell Nipa you're very greedy and lazy. This is a matter of being lazy. The Bible says, now go ahead and say, and Sakura na aya juma
no.
But in Nino, Nipa se would that's so dia and so ye millionaire. And that I say no. The Arana they won't even reveal to them the main secret. Almost started starting a baby about you. You do start from Abuburu, near the Abba Akoko, near the Abba Ponche, near the Abba Nentry, near the Abba money. After we are saying, yes, a level be a demanded.
So would you say boys no be that this young boy, may this boy soul rest in peace, and our heart goes out to his family. Really heartbreaking.
What's your kind? And now there was one video I'm sure and medical COVID nasa form. They are burying somebody. Video be a bit of the same, you know, nothing was showing a bit now. After what they're saying, somebody be crashed from that. So that one was even the second one. Wow. Now the question is, I don't say no my yet. I will don't you say no my yes? Now say, Mamika Bibi. Now say that too. Let me tell you that too. When your papa Kennedy started those, you know, friends say, there you know friends say, oh, no what topic be now? Oh, ye pato. There was my person. Oh, Dimi or the man. There were so many pastors. There were so many people who came over. Tio, or say, na soft with the kwa. You really go cool nipewi. Suffering and the Nipa we did years rituals. Suffering and okay. But some those people who came on the TV no make kids are confessing. I tell you,
and then I you
make it that confession. I tell partner dear.
So they just say and go scot free.
Whether it's allegation, whether it's a false allegation, or was it a true statement? Now, almost some years, I am a dear woman. What is it? It's got a bit to be cool. No, a bit much national TV, and national TV, and that's a TV Kurana, and put the whole way. No, I can say, now you're so now you're cotton, you couldn't pass, you see the power from, you see the power life, you just say, what coming in now? And some of them, they can even show you where the people see the panel. Okay, yes, can one walk? Nearby, so, oh, you're going to say, we know Kuni Power, to say the Yamia will Kuni Pebble, and then Yamia say, what in Yamia? Sakake. Come away, let somebody even make allegation against you.
You picked up and investigate.
Oh, Sky, you show me what 2 years with you. Yes, you show me, yes, sound in Yamia, I don't Kurana. Just say, we are Bruni, dear, you want to be 6 months, you'll be okay. Now I am in Caribbean. You crown, that's will be a chain 15 years. What that just I feel the problem the case was no the Kuni panel. But the 15 good years. Men, come now, P 15. Wasting the life in jail. Now, obey to me, but on this guy. And Panifuni be adia near almost shirek. Almost channel Kukuamo, almost channel radio so, and TV so, any YouTube making a lot of videos. And then na YouTube focus na papa we to make Kubia from what and I'm supposed to make Kubia from what. Into one somebody convince himself so what timid me akwara when that 10 years back bet mama I am millionaire the whole world over top Kubia on farm on the because in Kwarabuke Kakarama is a because of be juvenile. Then you mean trial ultimate value according to Ghana law, Umkonya lawyer, I feel like Katuomo, Udom to me, Omusa, Omi say, not a beer, Yamia near Jamosa.
Now, Omokoya no who send no Musa.
Oh, Scarson, the
so I millionaire simple. It's a monomomunsi, and what's your crana? Just lock them up in the room with those two boys. Omokaho. And answer to it. Adi amaye ni samusi mu peskentin amkoye so mu wa akukudro enough no motumi asi obi abuaku na e wasam wa akukudro na munini dadam bes about a week and yet 3 days graduation. If Muso you will come back out alive then you stay in there because that is arena nipa e pre ne ho sa e wasasi so entempe ye pentem aye rich intem. Nana minim sa Bible kwa ka senya me ode mre en ode boss ro ni asase ode nda ene mre en ode ye but enough no we don't have that patience to wait. We don't seek God anymore. We want to go about our own things that ya jene chere say yenye and one ni edi echire. Why? Because and then I am paying for no echire. Just like you said, and then you Christosumuno, laziness. Ubi apeni abeng. Ubi ko sofo no could be say one no. No more miso no one who say, me attitude towards things. Me way of thinking is I don't know hamming. Now that is not what is not helping me. Until was send me Mrs. Quine. Yen be to me extra videos near dear roads, bad roads and things at the bad trash, all of this, a bureaucrat to insult the leaders and all of that. I'm not against it. It is good. But after bringing it all out and showing it all, no, what are we doing as individuals? What are the steps at boy to clean up the trash? Boy, in a certain way, or we are just showing it and saying government is not helping. So government has to come and help. Government bet me do be abania be clean. Ya dey bet na inwura na da so ye den. Fufra san yin. Den e bisa say government no de inwura na e ba ho. Ana nipa na ye te ho na. Ena yesu ni ye ban, ye ne ye say na tie. So we turn to do it again. I have some videos that I want to show, and I'll be calling our correspondent in Ghana. Get update what is going on out. You get it live from here. So please stay tuned. If you're not joining, please share this stream with friends and family. Slime.
Ska, asema na kamembe kanise. Ska, say you were a Christopher Mienu, and a Meka, especially Meka Ghana, Meka Ghana example. Ghana yam sumye mienu. Na ye kwa sorry a normal mienu ye. The normal mienu chi ye ba, ye na ya ade baako. Se wasa dem a ye normal mienu. Ba ye pia monten a ye nyina ya ade baako. Se na meka no. Ye wo pata omo kwa sorry enya prophetic church. Ska de enya prophetic church unu de ye. Empire pa. Uba konan de ye so pa mu a bia na de sister another na so de power we de ye bompaisa atun so nya miasem
Ni de
ba won so nya miasem na ku san say empire na boy ni nya miasem be di gina so e de bompaya on kai hey ye tutu ko ye busiam ye tutu ko ho ni ye se bebre eye ni nyina ye nanso nya miasem no ye dia sam no e de di what woni asam ne mu abeda ye djuma obe ompai na obo na je asam na wugina so de bompai adi asam na refer nyame. See, the Bible is who the Bible is whereby you are referring God of his own words. As I would do obi enu masem ebu na ten ade eyi na ten Una we can say, everybody na we say, everybody na say be say, and then we just na say no ka one kind. And the sky wo group ba ko so am dey mo kwa animo. Ye ponu na so for the ponu ni e sadi sisters and then so ye do. See the terms of crab enyu ya tujum sa so nyamiase.
Minema michwano mayoko Ghana de ko tie de okoso. Hello Kwame mo akwaba. Hello. Apo mu bibia boko Ghana.
Nyamia mu bibia boko na monso.
Nyamia do me hanso eboko. Uwa life ewo fire one ya hefo ni for 8 you the Truth Matters show. Information out there but it tougher am I.
Okay. Mama na wasena yemfanchi agase ma abusiafo ne adam fo mo etie ye beso ye mo nche na afoforo nya benhwe. Ene nsan dos na nso e bono tofa na etimi aso so mama de o ato aso. Mbebora NPP amanyoko ni mo. Esi asemba ko a etwagu pa 1 NPP amanyoko ni mo. Eye onmunyamfo se echemen sabonsu. Ono eye majority leaders or come say be fear them kese o na da no papa ko gina ba bi di tuja se NPP amanyoko no nyame ado no mbe obi amana di amanyoko ni mu a wa fimpim yenu ene adunu na 2024 abato mu hia obi a oye akani aso mu obi a onya akani na obedi pa ene bae ni kwaso ni nkofo akro no srani abasa ya nya asam ketoa ye bi etwa na da papa se asam o kan.
Well, I'm sorry, Yelusu Kwame. Our sister will reconnect him back. Kwame. Hello.
Hello, Mo. What me can?
Yeah, feel I'm at Mr. Position. Who ye, Mama Kakrawai?
Okay, but that's fine. Ambassador, I'm penny back for Raju. Oshe ye ketechi na konya bedi hu nsam so Ghana ha no de atu dwase no krevada ko kasa asem no nanso wi asese ohene kraman eche ohene confirm area yensi hu nkonya o MPP no kasa fa MPP ndi biye ne kra na MPP fo de nya abotre na mu nsi hu nkonya na afenka o mu mfa bibia nso enkoto de eto tia no ye nsam a oba Ghana ha no ma chese ejidin gentre ha wo ha pa a enye asem ketu akra ordinance so eton chen a asem ba ko nso a wadru Ghana ha ma ejidin na nsen kunkuma aba ha no na meba so na ansa na no dum so no aba pesika on se mfie na etwemu kania de no num bai and I'm so ama ebejidin kura ase dum so sa brain a ya ka say so bedru asantiman tem ne kropon kuma asma ne dum so no ejinem pa. And I'm so a man for the study at Ghana man na Adam for the nim. So dum so the can be pa no to about so omramedi o man so. Nti ne ono tia konwa so na so dum so e san ba dia eja wa dwen na entwa ye kura. Ne se nti om the study at nanim se kwan bia so onhwe na se dum so a e ba no betimi aso ano a onso ano. Na ba so Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe ye oso afọhwe ahone ne so ye energy minister de tudwa. Oh, we need them so. I say them so. Only to 2 feet 9 hours na di na. Na ba ya na aso ne ade ya. Enti ye dum so no enim no. Na ni onso kan Ghana fo bi ahoro ne pa. O se nye dum so de na eso dum. Kan ye dum ni pa ho che na se nye dum so. Nye dum so nti di se nye dum so e ba se na kan ye na so. Ye na so Ghana fo ahoro papa ya. Some mo kan na se e ka anu adura no jusika. E futu obi aso no ho change sika ko ye dwuma. Enze nye dum so a o ma kan ye na so. Na kan bufo nya kwan. Ene okọ asafa market kejetia ne ade a wona ye coast obo ofupa achirima omonam ahyase a ese ye eno nso ya asemba kwa ebetimi aka ho asem ufiri no hono ma ba pesika na otwe mu de areho sempa na esiye ni na aye mrantewa na mpada mobon se frichiwa mobon se mienu bia omachi omuanka se nia ana se omoyonko onya mfrinhia edu ekodu ba akoso ekuno so nkom di koji skedro se ha adwen papa omo ankasa hwenkom ne di agro omo achi no ekuno tenka omo ne koji skedro asam no si ewo kasoa ya eno ewo mfimfini mantem ya chese bae Ghana obia kasetia na omanfo chiremu a omo chi TV so ne radio so fasika bajizika akonfo a omu chire sikedro omo na wase mpenfo no mutu ho na mo no mu yemu free sa TV ne radio so ne sentia ne se e ba yankura ne ditu gya so e mala mbi omo hwen TV so na ye se omo nko esa de no a enti e no hye onkutupa se omo kwakwacho onyia ne okuno na onkura chiremu se omo yo madwen se omo kunu wiya omo besie na omo ne sie a omo agiska akwada na busuafo ho ansampo no mo de kwana no akọ ye malam dunsini no hono mo akọ ye nyankemade na wonum agye omo sikeduro no na afi wonum apom be bia betra ena na fofi anto ata na odi abamo obi anase enkwada edi sa nyamransem no emu baako papa ekoto omo so se wonum edi ewua ntinam so ma woso omo sadom kofie ne aposi faso me ba nso aposi for the to just say ampani ne ampa ekobase nkwada no omunya ni mfrinhia dum wotwe a ne akosra mfie num na won ebinye nti obusa idea sa ankola ne minsa bre aposi faso mu a asem no eguso ewokoto a omo ehwe ne mu se omo betena so na aboa ama bibia nso etumi akoso kama na mamfa we ento as na menso so
kwame twen poso ho mamiansa ma mimbisa enkola ne de no asem fo ba kumbi ewo ho na omo pa chemu a omo dikan akohu malam ne dada ana asa ni omo hwe wo TV so na emo mudi se ewu no
omo chema na omo hwe no ewo TV so tomo frɛ ya omo yeso wo pesika no akande ne niam bia na omo de beba ansa no manya sika no na ye nipa ena nam so mo kochi akwada no a omukonti no ede ohwe TV so no ana mo moye saade
and ne was say Ghana police for and Malab chrono then they go and picked him up because say nyon ne kire nkwala ne say go do this nka minim say saade we nya de be dey besi I don't know say bi ekoso e wo Ghana ho kokwamu bebra emba in the light in the open emani pe hu nti most of them get away with it but Bwedie e was say Ghana ban ede ni nan etumi etiemu Ghana ban etumi akasa ho ana
sabe akase aposifo borem no omakọ amenase ya omakọ akọche awuraba bi omususu se ono ne sa amalam kro no ene okọche ko data na emu awo abosumi mi no nikunu de ba asa no tupia fagye adwane agya no ti ono afro mo yehwemu a omo hwese ono a anase enye ono a na ba yempanifo bebre akasa afa ho ya mu chire mu se ya wona TV so wona tikasa fo yini so so bo mu kasa yemu ye na eno nam so man kofo ko tuma no si National Media Commission so and afi National Communication Authority NMC omina kasa ti ya o se e o masede said ye koso ntintan fidie so mpo TV so ne kasa fo yini so radio so ina e o masede so mo hwe na so mo hwe eno ana oso afo hwe man bo ho nsem so on munyamfo ko jopo ma dia to se menimu ya o be hwe na ade efe no broadcasting bill omo apase na mo passe a eno beboa ama wona omo TV so kasafoni so e kansem anim na no emra bi ache wo mo na wonu mahwe na saa nyema na ekoso no omo timi eye ade efe no obusa ya eno nso ye nsem a empanimfo bi wa ban mu omo nso ede ababetudwa ofa nyema sansem ya esie ho
yo my Mr. Slice or was in Bisabio and Juan Sana Traso. All right, and yeah, go on, Kwame.
The America tour a year, Kwangoma Senior High School. And our Achima Kwangoma Sing was Antimantemu. Near Basica, or her video Nibia Rebel. A senior high school and Quada Eco 1 year. A bro more a year posting and Cranibi. Posting Cranibi co school one. School ni kania school no eni nsuo essence ni baby a ombeja omanai ya chese ha adwi ye papa washroom bi ni ho entiama dudu na adi onkoto ho no wonu sa do mama koyem kupe school from ma omo mu ni sika a omo dinya kupe school from ma di omakem ya nkura ni su champion for say omo kwan so nsan nye we nkura ne fa ko school pa na baby nkura ne da we baby school no say day student day school na me say ya ye posting nkura ko wonti no school na mpani for na apedan bi school ne nche no my hostel la dia man kwala no ye a chese nkura no etimo na school mo nka ne ni ho school mo no man so omuni nsu omuni washroom yeah ne ICT kura baba fontinten fidi a ejamo wo so Facebook no ne network internet ya omusua ho ade o school mi ahodo akwahwe ho so no ho de bi no ni sentia ne se achechefo nya kanea na nkambeso ma de agi sa adwuma no kena mso ma achechefo ho awofo wo mpotem ho ana lisuafo na de adisadi ato aban ne mpanifo nso so ma we de adabelaka omuhia kanea afo muhia nsuo ane bia ombeje omonai awokro omonsa ne ade na aboa wo nso adisua omusua na bibia nso titimi akoso ye kama so he video na hwe kwan ye fa so ko school mu ho na hwe school mu pa bebi omuji omonai da so apa ne ade a na se ha adwen pa enti no so asadi a ekoso a ye hwe nim se Ghana ba beti omo no abo omo na saw how we waso ano e di ama wo.
Wow. Slay was him beside wo just say the ekoso Ghana really overwhelming.
Sky, I don't know whether the free HSS no now something to piss other people off, and now say something the almost planning. No move all the challenges. No move say way back. Say you be fixing way back. Say you be say, and now say yet to say you be group of four because free HSS by all your schools need so many issues. School down here, can you should not say something man. All students they go to Samon. Just maybe I come here more. And Kabami Momon Cheska. Not San no man own provided. Because Kabana do back to money house, I guess could do. Nantina Tefono Miss Bobo, and the candle in the Bishadi. And that's why Y2K, you can do the Bobo the Bishadi.
Nadum Senadano Musu. Kwame.
Well, hold on. Sir, can you old school Monas yet no? And I said, don't you run your best and you know how the Omo can be no crowd and campus. I cried a press up as what the amount. On say, a senior high school from 3 years school, once some Kunuka, the behind the chobos are fat, the behind the trunk of fat, and yet she toy Ubinswaji Gallo look up and Sadia Guma, once a training the Gumo or the Ashen a fruit. Omoko a Bilka could do school movie, and a Ghana Education Service Sunday directive bar said. Da mudi bi school no o ma ne kan so ma twen asan o mo san kofie na me kotonu ma bosu me de to so num o ma san ba ye a chese we so ba ye na ofo akasa ho a chechefo akasa akwai gs fa so na nyanyanyanye enkra ko do school ma wie o se mi am ka san bi school to school no kra no e bi no speculate e do ma no tum se bi ana enuane a free SHS for na obedie afa sika bi o se nka ban de mo school for ne a chechefo no bo mo bra enko e do kan obi and I'm not about to say, okay, now, but not the car, one day, can Canyon who soon washroom you one. I say, Sunday, a minion style, I can lynch him. Free senior high school was open for such as you. That's why I'm planning or planning. Name put a candy on also for cheer, not the I can buy fast baby, boy. I'm a friend and your school, papa. And that's how it's papa school.
Now, the past 3 years, no, did that school run? And I waiting first time I ran it.
Erane pa that 3 years na school na erane so how hand so ho no ma so bia nya na dwen so be kompu akobo am edum hina dama ana o yes o mu si light po bi ho no so why yes o be so kra no enko enti ubusa ya school na erane pa na so emmoa o say abam fo mpan for the con nya de atimi akọ.
Wow. And also no district my follow up with that district say they have a district office where to me I follow up maybe some
ewo atwuma kwa ngoma mini aba ubusa asema mpanifo ne kan say ye ba bo omo yeguso it's in the pipeline it's in the pipeline na pipeline say mo choku bibia ho kamu ana pipe the free hand and your money nim
line bibia block me ntumi nko ntina ntumi mbedu ye
just ikotim
yes sir nya mempa say obe sane wo oman nim na Why say you penny for 9 green and your cost so youth for so do your Mwabejimu Ekumuni and Yakopesica a yasifim near Kosu or mine ganimu a vampire mammo da say Yamibi home mine mobile. Monkoso mweju mapa and famboa or mine and a fire 184 near her for.
Okay, Miniaba.
It was it.
Yeah.
Well, our lines are open. Open so friend, I do a drink but you are more than welcome to do so. With me afraid your WhatsApp line +17202381489 +17202381489. And now within US with me afraid 303-800-6277 303-800-6277. Yes, sure, friend. Now me and Sanaja so be a doing kind. Keep trying till you are being answered. You better also Sly and some more question in your die a becasaho, and so it seems like the pipe line or me whom be that we need to do something about it. Things are in the pipelines when do that.
Scouting unim say, I did say a question and say, ma ya be mu yan koso anka ye be kan da bia be kan ne e be kan che be kan da bia na ade amam ye so excited ni say ska da bia ye kan bia ne da bia foforo ba what I say da bia say kan we ya na de hinta pie na ya ka na de hinta pie na ya ka na de hinta it means say underground no enkofo na bia mu suru something no be pie no they say ni ne pie na e ma ye hu senia Omanumu inmaya esiko, any amamu siko. Scanner make the kaka said, so a benefits of futures, the problem about it is better says, say the 50% to Kura, but I won't fall into 50. No 50 no, first year dying. 50 no, mensumu here 50 no, Mama did you win ye. 50 no, 50 teacher for car. 50 no, something now. Officer yen necessity bia na ebebo school for no awu school kom no madiso ho ahaba fa somom asese ode ye but ska we akwara kwato body house oni kania obede ubede atu atade ubede hyiade ube concrete generator bi kura ni ho no waka say edu anajo mkusiade a ya so generator na mo be 3-4 hours mu fe hyiade
na mo koda ye
dum no ebi kura ni ho sa it okay say school akasia no na sabe mission school sinina omutimi nyam wa kakra bi from the mission as a school no se PTA ni nya enya very strong ba enoma bi wa wunya but school no concern kurase kakra bi a na se wodi ahuche na mu bi fi se enkaye na say last week or last week the cars are bans or the cars are common schools it is our cars yetimi fa etu so man profo bus sia e de koma ha omi etimi sit down MS be as a boarding house. My says it's how the government and then the lawmakers they have to focus on use education because there are many alcohols in fact idea behind because we are going to school day school must sit down as a boarding house and watch it zoni ho kanyani ho bibiani ho na da kwa no mu aduane
Achi nyame very good say your man penyin and again the administration and your kasa bi wo muti o mo fade adwuma bi so wo ha no mo mani aguso by your best say mo be en intentem so and your enam pipeline no whatever is choking the lines that the delivery of all the necessity and do baby was say kono we hope say you clear it out and it should get to where it's supposed to be and send the help where they need it the most. Recently, News Media World Ghana, mynewsghana.com area publication on I think one of the cabinet, KK Sapon, the driver with money, pictures and all of that. Now Jubilee House is ordering them to delete that article. Why should it be so? And how they got this information, only they know. And we want what is the truth, and we'll dig it out till. But I don't see. Say I didn't know what say Jubilee House order for that to be taken down. Is it because no currency and I say no cre? And now what is the deal on that? Have you seen that publication though, Sly?
Yeah.
So what is the deal on this?
See, these are some of the things when people are talking about bribery and corruption and all this stuff. An incident like this, the order supposed to come from Jubilee House to investigate this.
So Mama Apostle to investigate. This time, yes, some investigation, but they said they should pull down the publication.
That's what I'm coming to. The order supposed to be investigation, but not the order to be pulled out. Yo, when it's coming from this thing, it doesn't matter. Nipa will make it sound. Obia agree with the president. Because if an order is coming from the parliament, one of this order by only say the speaker. If I was MPP, this will move to from the speaker.
So anything from Jubilee House, no, is coming from the president.
From the president straight away. So if somebody is to answer, once I'm saying, you to be a copy all this. It's someone from Abosomfo, Edia, 2 from the celebrity, 3 from Asofo, 4 and it's our lawmakers. Don't be 3 years or a multi-billionaire. Look at all this. Is it necessary? That's the question.
So the driver, the question is, Scano.
That's the question.
Is it money laundering? Is it
some
drug deal? Is it some of the quick money thing? How did he come about with all this money? And I had this money so on Fanco Bank. No, they flex and son or they are call. Or what is the deal on that? They need to investigate, right?
Yeah. I can say, I want to watch them be make a show. What to watch them do. And then Adiaba said, people are so partisan to the extent that issue like this, instead of them condemning it, maybe I am on yourself. Now, Adiaba something baby say, oh, and then this is what we be on the CPP, will cry, and I will cry, be a fool, will cry that time, will cry the saying, near Kansas, can they travel? Yeah, some of our tea and one on the year, and come and be a view.
Young come was in view.
A big gift for 10 years, until so be cry, I some call, until so be your investigation. That is mistake is all your investigation. Now, what be a better one won't say yes. Also, investigator, Yafanko Toa, Wagadugo, baby Kurana, why her crown foot room baby die. And you never got to power resign. Always I'm proud why you baby investigate and come at Scott. I tell back investigation in Ghana, no, any valid, no, any those investigators, they are not even willing to investigate us. Yes, I say, let me tell you something. Somebody can, there's a crime, yes, Obi as a personal investigator, and now say, FBI investigator would be fatal. I said, when you mission, Scott, who are 10 years. Right, there was this guy during Obama time. Who among rubber bank? Among rubber bank, you could go baby a car. The guy became so successful, so he moved from America to Europe. What Europe, or worry, why he be the community, what he donate to them, or he be people of course sorry now, so the more people see him to be a good man.
A crown holy.
Yes, but obeying the source of riches.
Yeah.
The basic for be any. Meanwhile, I'm Bank of America.
No, dear Johnny, I put some baby here.
Yeah, when say a young FBI or Bible vacation or for case now, I'm going to changing the BBA, what changing identity, what changing the BBA. But according to me, follow ya. Where your friend say, now what how you say, when or ya would ye, Kakari and Omuko from Europe, from the America, do Obama time. I'm never by dinner 7. Obudina Samuel, Nessa, I do ye now, and then the guy confessed. Only said through his confession, and no man know what year was our community into Obama, my name is M.A. John. What I said, these are some of the things we are talking about. Issue like this, when something come into your government and the people are talking about, let them investigate.
Yeah.
Yes, you shall Muslim, as some of the pregnant, it didn't know, yes, sir. Stop, I think about what is his name? One of the during the revolution time, You are Philippine. Is it something a chamfor? Is it a chamfor? Yeah, a chamfor. A chamfor make a comment. Also during the revolution time, when all those lawyers and those judges were killed, a chamfor suggested, sir, your man trial warrants. Now your trial warrants says the judges are there, no, the judges will free him, and then the case will be over. Which Asema Okano, which also Chikata and those people no more tiase because they don't feel say a China on my side, Achinakum. But instantly I try not to mana reconciliation is can do try. Scar this are some of the things in himself, I said, I buy me no day in the Huni Papa too. I just I buy one and I said on support to corruption. Now I buy one now corrupt now support to corruption is sky baby.
So so Ghana no one partner between any because I dream corrupt and is binding corrupt and because it seems like everything way from the top to the bottom or from bottom to no matter which way you look at it, it's the same.
Scar and I because me chose me boy, Samani may use me catch yourself. Obian who we are seeing how me catch yourself and then over to my catch yourself or Bobby to corruption so gan or what's in who.
So
America corruption here. Let me tell you something. Look at recent what happened in Georgia. Just Georgia. You passed the governor passed a law. Since it's so big to a background no Japan, now you so money and illegal. Why?
No, well, how can that even be? Why should it even be a legislature? That thing needs to be revisited.
Not just even that. So say machines no cry never 2 about but say 20 years to so about 10. And in a way, no, you are just so sad yeah, depend to about 10.
So voter suppression right there.
Who feel like myself was starting free to.
Hey.
It is say one, only uchi yeko.
Na say ye ma to aba no right.
Say a slow time a ukra with jacket. O sakra with wakonya. Maybe a bag me no back snack, back so. Inti do so no to 1 2 no chance 1 2 no chance compensable super to how
I think it's about time. Back to Ghana, the people have to have a heart and a love for the country. That is when things will change. If they realize that what is going on a problem, we need to fix it. And fahosoya bofra when you leader now uni in leadership until say a problem no. This will never be solved. Until say be who say yeah blame game. So when a be bintimi so I'm not fixing na may the same thing no. This issue will still be the same. Just like all the trash and the videos we have, we'll be putting some on right now because I really want to go back and talk about that. Let me have the pictures on before we do the videos. Recently there was a picture out saying say Bobi Akufo-Addo Israel Abba and near the Babesi Cathedral or Ghana, spending all this money. Abu ani Ghana bium. Abu asan wa Ghana. So without this and bringing it in, no, you see Dina ye, and I nyame hu metnemu bium, and I what? Yeah, a Dinanka ye, but ushe ahuchira wa mainim. What people are going through to feed their families. Now Spanish cow away, there are schools issue. Schools then be why who pictures really bad. In this modern time, was a dying same edition. Our leaders are really not helping. So today the question is, this current administration and the past administration, that is Akufo-Addo government and Mahama's government, any Christianity, they are in my country now messy. Things are not getting better. Why spend money? Some me kwa fa bo if krobisu eba be sit down e di menyame. Yeah, nyame dying there okay, you're good. It will be universal. Anybody say Muslims can go there and pray, Christian can go there and pray. Maybe you want to be like the Wailing Wall or Israel. People go there and pray and see God. It is good. But spending money going there and bringing a stone or whatever it is there in the country, you know, is it worth it? Sly.
Is it a prophetic? Is it a prophetic? And I said people assumption. I don't blame the government because I have some for Ghana, you know, we have so good Israel, was with the Israel so by, with the Israel go by, because you to move, because we
oh, that's a good one.
Ya man, I say one co Israel with the Christ to me. So one co Israel, I mean, home and mouse, and then I mean, home till so. So one co Israel wouldn't mean me. One co Israel, I may enter pie, and I will pie and cover beer. So who ko Israel now we say ayen nam o nyame ni so na yebusa won say ebo na e kofa free Israel the bad Israel for no the sabo no bi aseyi katudua e dana ye be say Israel for am de sabo no bi si ska ana make a say let me be honest with you ska the open president na ka me your president be and you because I know say they are all the same. It's a political talk. But President Dankanaka make me one receive and when you say, I can one baby a hint and could be ye pie. And at the net pie and could be twice here, because Scott, I look at this man when he came, Akufo-Addo power, near Yin as Attorney General. When I said some papa cases are no Bob one for the courts. And by then they created the fast track court. Now you person fast tracking no man now. No woman so koje wuko. Why so this kaba uba? Why is this no man? You see no man ban. Say that papa ye jumantiska. Na me wa receive say. Na ka uba. De ka ofra say 2000 ngoro. E can be a 2017 no go wie.
So down the line, what happened? Is it age? Is it like Udu the power and Mawa something changes? I really want to understand this. What happened?
Ska omunya be concert. Ebi ni etwa ne ya, ebi si etwa ya che. Ebi aya be kro no a.
In his own words, I want that video up. I will keep reminding him with this till he kind of waking up and do what he's supposed to be doing, because he hasn't done enough though. He's done some but not enough. It's good. Some of them are good, but it is not enough. In his own words, when the video is ready, let me know. In his own words, I will give it out back to him. Yet Sikaso and so Kwamo Ediyen, and I quote and unquote, right there, people in the northern part of the country, Omunya and Sio, I thought this picture we put on there, streets and yet trash is all over the place, and the trash issue, me blaming government much, I'll blame the citizens, because I still need to talk to you, my brothers and sisters out in Ghana. Mamudi video snibane very good, but I need somebody to take it upon themselves and say, hey, I can lead in this area. I will help this area, my Mime area now to be clean. I really need people like that to work with. Seriously. In a certain area. Maybe I'm trying to say Dansuman area, Sakaman area, Tema Community 12 or 1, or in a Shanti region, Jusso or whatever area, what you know. It doesn't have to be like a whole town, but the little small, maybe one street, I would know. How well are you helping that place to be clean? It will start from one person, and it may extend it to all the people. With the trash issue, this is how I want to tackle it, and this is how I want to go about it and start it. It will have to start from one person. When you start it and things are getting better, then the government can come in and help. Because trash in there, I don't deem as a government in the trash in go and the so with my people, I'll keep talking to you. I love you and you know I do, but we want that country to be clean. We want all those trash gutters them we see open gutters now we still will keep talking to the government to do something about it. But gutters and we see no yani do in ran so we have to stop that. But with that being said, I'll come back to our topic now, and we'll move on to Dumso issue. What the former president did then in his time and what he's saying now about this current government. What has happened to our president? This will be his second term. He was going to do away with corruption, but it seems like, or by any moment, it's getting worse and worse and out of hand. So how do we advise our father, I'll put it that way, on which direction he should go in regards to corruption?
It's nothing different. But if you are not even lucky, things will be even worse than the first 4 years.
You're not even encouraging.
No, Scar. Let's look at the statistics. Every president for 4 years, the last 4 years, no atiada. Natural. For president to be not just Ghana, like the whole world. For president to be chosen. Okay, the first 4 years now, by getting to the last 4 years now. On what you matter so about 4 years. Why? Because the first 4 years no, up the second time the person win into a word my day power. Or the normal baby at to twelve said the ultimate for whom better woman. The son obey we need a move vote. We never vote to me we are scar 4 years now canoe. And yet or no never be we really dear into no and normal baby said I get a consent. That's what I'm saying, sir. And no may win 4 years no. It might change. But if you are not lucky, like I said, if we are not lucky. Why have no better worse than this? Yeah, for the 4 years, no better. Not to say now, to say.
Oh, yeah.
But you're talking about when I say, nothing to walk about 100 days. You do this, you know, 100 days more. And I do so the starting. What I say, it will be say, why a day and for 4 years now, buying that 4 years not do so. By a day, my second term, no. Less than 100 days, no. This one has started again. And this is what I'm saying, sir. If you are not like Kurana, no matter what year later, you know, you back off from a president be a wabasu be a no sanity, and yes, sir, may can't say what to be nephew, but it's a natural, idea see, an idea I see. Our most of the president are more it idea as I say abandoned and that's the next from Scott. So say 4 years now. Upo on pill would be beam. Say net 24 the pill what they are told Ghana no and yet was a Santiago water this will once. Oh dear Obeko Nemumatia as a circle Uquachino did me pabeka some by Jumanji without tea. Oba na de we say office oba na de we ni ho o de ba oba na de we ye hwa du kwan na so ma ne bem anu ne nipa ehwe if this government is not able to want to be two sakatas say any province ska enko bebia because yeah, since 92 before even 92 if we share for the life and no more we preaching you know bribery corruption. The question is, not can a member of the Caliban Sabi with Yana. Tapi, Scara, Aperaya, 1 year, especially and also ordinary a case by can no more yet declare. A dying year declare. Say, I need ya. And that's what didn't answer.
And also, I guess no could do it.
Aska, Scameka, someone, Yawu, Sans Biana. O headphone won't take the
that is what you know. That's what the show's name is. The truth matters. So that Ukraine it matters and everything. So when we say something, I expect His Excellency to follow through for us. I was told to me a follow up. Need to investigate, as in this new one about with the driver with all these dollars. You need to look into it instead of telling the news media to pull down those articles. No, that is wrong. You need to investigate, so we can tell where the truth is coming from.
Ska, I thought that we are DB and I can't say we are not doing we are. Wow, done for pan the can't say we. And the woman himself was active in war. As see a bit my boy, but I thought that, yeah, and I said, so pen I won't put one down for nothing, and that's a small can for a small can, I won't fall, and I won't give you. Well, what done from the Casa Ghana for your short memories?
Oh, yeah, that one. I have that one too.
Oh, now, now, yes, sir. Me
body pan, no, yeah, Mitias.
What is the workers and the rebel?
I don't know the rebel.
And Sassan enough for no audience, Majawana, I can't walk Bokram TV, or the man who can walk bomb your TV. So what's a Ghana for you really feel some. Oh, not to see one
next week media announcement but just to remind you your memory no we refi your memory now say you're working on it.
I guess. But on the more serious note, Scott, these are things that make us a Ghana as somebody you began to swing it just up.
Near cancer for business, right?
Oh, Ghana, I don't see a football more. You can't get crowds of politics, the other never in the football, not to make up politics. Politics, the other will say, BBS, BBS, then and yet, one by got to Scott. Ghana, you're fair, someone see that. You're free as someone said, and Cassas Hassan with your frasi, I just a election petition quantity to me. BBN, in fact, said the topic can be banner, be more food, dear, 10 years, you say, Scott. You're kind of 1 week, we are your son.
So it seems like that who are not Joe Bianca, right?
Oh, Scott, Anamika said, we don't hold people responsible for their action. People don't pay. People don't go through what dear we are. We are from and Cassadian who here, and Adian say, and Adian in front to her, young just Adian.
Okay, my
monkey see, monkey do.
Wow. My Yankaya Papa in his own words, how rich this country is. I'll keep reminding him that till he gets things done.
I am a boy Ghana. It is a castle. O menyo hiamai. Nenam a memoir enquayetino. A comedy.
No correct. Yet is castle. O mine nyo hiamai. Nena mama mua enkoyi ntino. Daddy, still a komo. A common this time Nadia worse than the first. We want things to get better for our people. For the people in Ghana, they deserve the best of the best. Because can of mine wuska. Enough and can say ubi huchireno. Enough and can say the youth never no a prewom huntem episcantum. A quachi omunia kuma ekuno. Just say opisodi. O mine was kind enough. Anka so be best siani o makwatna kwanya ankaka e wase fasono. E hona ni patna edidwa. O mine was ka enough say. Anka your roads e good. Your schools what the best infrastructures, buildings, decks, the best teachers. All this tech world we are in, teaching the kids the right thing. O mine was ka enough say, and kayem promote bad stuff on the media for the youth. Because niaye promote what our media guys in Ghana are doing because of scumbeji. If people want to do things they are promoting on their platforms, no, they are really bad. We want you to get up and work on this. Our leaders, please, in Parliament, pass a legislature to govern this media body. Pass a legislature to help the schools, to help our roads, and yet again, Dumso, I'm coming back to that. And the water shortage in our northern part of the country. That because I'm coming say honeymoon vote and you flow back down. Ben so yes still no mu kra no mu ho chiro mu wonsuo. Nsuo sem really bad. Honeymoon. Please do something about this. Your people need you. And it has to be now. There'll be no tomorrow. It's only kokosechi non dear da dear chiano besini dine. But dear nenchinoda no to me dino. Do you have anything to say on that before I show my next video?
Ska anadia said and papa Akufo kan ska de tisu bi super yet ya kasi tiska so ebo na so ska ya tisi nya no ya machana fo abesi sako ska ya tisi nya ya ma Europeans na abesi sako ya de nsase ama nkofo no mu na edidi so and the Ghana Nikura yes galamsey kurana ni achi ni na kotuje aso China ni ye galamsey ye chira ni jana ska de tibio ska me catch us Ghana bi ska bi bien wa Ghana ye bi body again the dukwa word and makata Ghana ye bi body ye di bibia ye de kodwa sokoto bi obi e wo aso e ho chiri ye ya de ba Ghana ni e wadidi hu aye ye no ne ya epede ne be ma bontisi no be fiscal ko
me papa software article already during a sermon or advice and I think it's part of also is the attitude of the citizens. Yama corruption and bribing ye chima to the extent they say no Ghana ni unu nyonko Ghana ni on trust no enough to even employ them in their businesses. Why? Because ye chendi enkwa ni yenim that brown envelope enkwa any nim police officer did not kwan ho bribe na obi so oche office ne de obi koye paperwork or baby cry na when trace come mo bia ade was say to me process it then within a day or two. No, it would take years for you to get that done. Why? Because or jiskawa one sana why enko be this COVID vaccine nearby in sukra ehun sem nam home investigation ye hu ni akorie minimum say AstraZeneca you have to get 2 doses. We what back one within 28 days you have to get another. Say Ghana dey 28 days you have to wait 10 weeks. Why is it so? Before you get your next shot. We don't even know if you fully mute or not, and unkodan chain. So you've been when you one shot no more chain, said 10 weeks in the best song. Second shot, near who's immunity for this COVID. And this COVID is still out there killing people, and nobody is saying anything still about it. It seems they say, but this virus is still out and active. Bear in mind it. It is still out there and active.
Corruption is there. And you're YouTube for in the show, you penny for the YouTube. When you talk about the top agency leaders and their managers, I'm going to tell YouTube. Yeah, me be pay Juma, Mahama we envelope, family Juma. It is I have a man, I said me to make. Oh yes, now we compare you be on what you envelope. A beer to my nipan and any deal, or no cry a friend Juma. A private sector, and I walk up Juma. Said yes, be also stand up, Papa will be a number some walk who know I no cry okay. So one can so compare Juman. So your bar, one can this one don't take. We have Emma, I say free go to back. It is a sound decide means Nina, and our side means now contribute to. Maybe at the end of the day, so we now share back. MP no put the business on here. Private so churches come on the coin. Minister Okolobi or President Office, and a man in ministerial position. DC Okolobi, and when you are the Assemblyman Wallaby, Obiawabi. By lobbying is not just by mouth, it's by cash from your pockets. It will still through bottom pay, and as I said, the children was at the so that is how the bribing and corruption goes on. So how do we fix this? That is the question right now. Until people are willing to listen and know the truth, the facts. Your politics, and perform on combined person betting the crow. Your person betting a how your person is where you know, and you bottom. Because we have person betting because the Kurasam now can watch tia. And I will cancel one fight judgment. And this time, no, the mamma dibi. It is so brave, it's gonna be tomorrow. That's what's going on. But if we are willing, Ghana, Timemu for your address, ye pen no coreno, ye shen no coreno, ye pen no corredifuo, sa omedian so, Southmas or British on yen no quarrel, ye man or young people, yen disi, one yen no quarrel for dear man and call. The young people will be away in the quarrel no media so, Scasadio to be cut. But I never tell me, Jitram Yangisi, who are Yangisi the clay, who are as a 7 to Mano. I don't know, Nippano fire some wa. One more fire some wa. Now you're dying, someone that you're dumb and send over Pomma the eye. Or near somewhere we are no that day. And what crafted the sun came from one your pet. As what fear some one, not the your pet, or the pet. When you're not just one, pie. Who are dying. Sama ye. Inti oba wode kakra se okra ko wiade no onyenye wi what does no inti anunya dia how my god ska yempe no kore yempe se beti no kore yempe nipa wode nada ebeba wonda daye no ma yadua no ma yiska anunya pe anuti it tend to be said the leaders are being teaching the kids how to be corrupt. Another go university I will be near the father paper no Oba oni professor ekoda ni man ace. Baba okoma professors ka ni man ace. Baba ni papa e minister, ni papa e DC, okuhu professor ni man ace.
Na so otua no why you great need to know you employ no kra near the adwuma man na onim what to do. Why? Because
only what to do.
When sua ade was so sua for that
this
job.
This is what when sua.
Wow.
Sister Cousin Yaba your friend Ghana where was I'm paying like a professional student, foreign student. No way in school and not supposed to go cheers can. And as a foreign student, because they pay cash students institution into you grade the uniforms are okay, you didn't question that you pay. It is come I tell you and yet to say no baby keko. There's a deeper things than that. And no I won't talk.
Wow. So
corruption and just ministers no if you are seeing
ever. So I mean say nyamia some say you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Now it seems like right now we even when we say the truth people don't want it. What they want is the lie. So meaning Guineans will never be free because in their own mind, no, this is what the wall I are building around ourselves. So we'll be corrupt. And not to serve back, we'll be sorry and say no to it. No, it will keep continuing, right?
What's the Kenya airway? What's the Kenya airport now?
No.
Okay. When you go to Kenya airport, no bribing. Kenya airport. Kenya airport, a bohoka, no bribing. I remember 2001. That was the first time I'm far Kenya Airways. Now me could do. Scam. Wouldn't you do airport one and some of the quite chances Saturday you call with that overnight. It's you go through a certain channel, then you go to the Akufo-Addo, Bass and the Akoda hotel. Maybe I will fuck with the ball. No bribing.
Na Ghana bibo.
One of the cobo.
Nay, so do customs away crying that they are even taking money over there, right?
Scar, I don't know take it or yen and tell me, hey, my boy, hey, now Richard say, hey, the Yamias and Indian lock be bigger Kraruchi. Said you have a money be bigger. Or yen the Juma as a working pay, I know, or sap to sick as
wow.
What for Manua, no man again said, boom near the pass here, yet say, yeah, movie so the 2 nabo, and answer the cocaine nabo said you, 1 3 year old, be a 1 money be bigger, obey Dilo Kaka, just to waste your time. Dig in your bag. Who quite black and bad tenants come now about digging in just to waste your time. But told you, this Obaya now pretend or stand your man. It is bribery is almost it's an offense. The giver and the receiver both are your offense. Yo, but you know where it started. The giver is the first who initiate the whole incident.
And the receiver also jumps in.
And the receiver
sometimes is it not the receiver that is as the giver and the giver gives?
No. Sometimes it's the giver. What am I saying that? To say, let me give you the airport illustration. You could 10 bucks. This guy want to waste my time. My food, pay my bread, my transport want it. I buy do we have that too? It's in order for me. Meaning, say a custom nina juma. So either he want or he can choose to look through my back. It's their job. And juma. So I'll show me back to me but in order for him to let me go faster, as I said, man, $10, so I don't want him back. No, pursue me.
So then, do we advise our travelers say, don't give that out and just let the process take itself? Enjoy Juma. So you know what? We'll come back to this. Let's go on doing so because we really need to dig this through, and we'll keep talking about this every week until our people will say no to corruption. Yeah. Would that be the only way? Say a passing legislature out and say a crime that in Ghana before or they will do away with it.
Ska obaka, ya mami ka be udu airport pa yesu kura penwe. Ukura penwe ya for the only year between a credit 3. One so be a duty man. That's that is law. I am bra custom for the year tomorrow airport. It is so proud be so be grandpa na me pabo me bag me mono na say 5 ampa bo me ama tosa me ko show Ghana 3 no free 2 na so be duty man. How?
It's impossible.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Wow.
Say yes, duty amount. So no matter so you from the Abgo. They will take your goods over to Abgo.
So you go and pay over there before you get it.
You go and pay over there before you can get out.
So that
personal belongings. Say be a waba, maybe a walk or sell what to turn to maybe what to tell lazy be build their shop or we like it. You could be a lazy near 5 and to my 10 where you say, hey, I saw pay duty. Personal. I guess how we are consuming what or console. Name what or German, what or London, and what to talk about Chairman Pro. Wow. The custom officer, the custom officer can break that policy for you to pay duty on that.
Interesting. We'll come back to that. If not today, we'll talk about that next week, and we will see what our president will do about this too for Ghanaians, especially they are just going out to visit family. Personal goods there, airport, I don't think you have to pay for them.
Again, at Asogli, they are preparing the ground for their phase 2, which is 360 megawatts, and this plant is almost near completion, another 220 megawatts, and there are several other plants we're expecting, Amandi, Jacobson, GE 1000, and so we need to put in as much energy as we can in order to meet the growing demand in Ghana. Ghana's demand is growing so fast that we must move ahead of the growth in demand. And in addition, we are being weaned off hydropower. When Akosombo was built, I mean, nobody would have thought that so many years from now, Akosombo would not be enough to power Ghana's energy. It was so big, we thought that it would last forever. And so increasingly, thermal is going to be our main source of generation, and hydro would probably rather become the backup because of climate change. The rains were not good last year. Nobody knows what the rains will be like this year, and so we need to put in as much thermal as possible quickly, and then if the rains are good, then we can add in more hydro. If they are not good, then we can conserve more of our hydro resources. But going forward, the future looks bright. We're putting in enough generation. But I'll ask Ghanaians to continue to be patient. The minister and his team are doing everything possible to try to bring on stream as much generation as possible. I know that some agreements have been signed to bring on emergency power in a couple of months to be able to ease up the situation. And so I'll encourage all of you to do your best so that we can overcome this load shedding in the shortest possible time. I want to congratulate the workers who have been working on this plant for the very good job you've done in terms of bringing it in at the cost that you are bringing it in, and also the speed with which you are working on this plant. So thank you very much, and keep up the good work. Aiko.
All right there. So this was what the former president John Dramani Mahama did in a term in office to help solve the Dumsor issues then in the time. Current administration was in their first 4 years Dumsor didn't seem to be an issue, but right now in the start of second term in office Ashasi so early. Reports and say almost a sound and this intina and no ekoso. How quick can they get all those done for this issue to be solved in the country? What would you tell the businesses out there? Because when you said Dumsono, a lot of businesses left Ghana because they just couldn't bear the generators cost just to get their businesses running. And when this new government came in, tried to solve it, so businesses came. And beginning of the second term, this is what is happening again. What is causing this?
And how can this be solved? Ghanaians need answers because chrono streetlights in some of the areas. You tum kanea na why to say minim say kwaye mo say kwaye bretuo mo na ndan sisi mo say dan yo na yotumi dum kanea emma nipada isum plus or show mre in so Ghana, and people are really suffering out there. We need answers. His Excellency, Energy Minister, Ghanaians want answers. When this can be done and can be done on time, because it seems like a crap spread out all the other regions too, and they're experiencing the same. Samosia Kabi ne daho ne was Ghanaians, and I said the free energy at the moment during last year COVID and costed this. You just have to let them pay something. They say, Bema, that Kanya ni Dumuno are resolve. What will be your comment on that?
As Ghana said, you can't something way a pain. Because the moment Obika said, I did free piano, Scar, I get sufficient. I did free piano, and yes sufficient. Why am I saying that? Because there be a memo, that, and then there be an agreement demand a better paper. It may be baba a subete.
So are you saying does that mean that there's nothing free in this world?
Sky free. Sky be bien way free we are see. Now me dem take cry and say Ghana the abato free yes Ghana me ma hungry. Na me bisa say bosa na ye gibia gum dey free and answer to me for the chinchi omo nsa e say ada mo free. Because free ni ba bia o kroba pride no pandemic ba ya mo bia kan free o.
O excel you know open no be do na ma na wa hu ade we.
O Japan no kra ya say kayo de. O free ma ba bia do me the letter na se go. O sa be so ya ka se reconnection fee ya sa charge reconnection sa ya sa mo atua o bill. What I say ensure you make
Texas for storm they were not prepared for, and after look at all the now you're doing mukania crowd muda one way be cruel lose my life in there. So that the energy bill I buy times like 3 or times 10 or what they were paying.
I know someone want to say to me into without no more left on the moon you can be a right in why she into be a woman. Almost didn't me or Montino, baby, you say no more carbon tis the heat and almost I'm some of the 95. Almost 95 or more than the ice. But on the most serious note, free, and then you could Ghana. Scar, what do you mean tell a Mabu Casacania free? What do you mean tell Mamu Casa is so free? School that Uko school is free. To be beer what Ghana be as a CA free. Me one so scan where Busia na the edge. The Bia Busia. You are free. Intimidate Scadam and Canada. If the government will let them pay the money and to pay that debt, now Omega Kenyan a better. Manipan was a Mikotomi prepaid, me tot 20 Ghana city. 20 Ghana cities and lasting me 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Based on a normal me issue. I know you're better. Nipan when your services no. But here the case nipa no see free so nya service nya sabe no wom enfa so die be na woso free na wo kan na no say woso ma me kan ya free me so me nya kan ya wo see so ye free enso no se ma na free na wo kan wa na so me nya so fa so die bia enfa so be na woso etiska ya kan say ni ye mu a aban hwe kwa be fa so ma kan for they have to pay your utility bills then the government can take the money to settle that debt, No one more services, no. I dear woman, Kwana was a I dear woman, Kwana. Tell me, no crana is here. How long you see you and how long nobody will tell me? Plant to me, you know me. How long nobody you? I would have marked a crazy son. Then be Africa, then be
it you know, Opaya say, yeah, maybe any son, no more say, can't out to me a momo. Power sharing to the Dumbini, maybe not for them to be able to pay that cost.
That's the thing.
Of the free they enjoyed, right? Yeah.
I mean, friend
so why is it that last year was election year? Let me bring that across. Last year was election year. COVID hit it. Is it say your political strategy be a normal play? That's why they give them all that to enjoy, for them to gain their trust and give them their votes. And after your trauma, where you to know, so then this is how I pay you back.
Me catch you say, medical can ni ya na me kan we nche ni ya. Me see abambia ba. Me see abambia ba.
That's a very fee, yeah.
The 4 years no we are Jumatin. Because he have to prove himself. Said you bear the next 4 years.
Oh, you're worthy of the next 4 years.
But the last 4 years, one year them boom ground rubber hope. Never have a 4 year, the last 4 years in a Jimson Kenyano. Was he able to fix it? And then the other political party they use it at the political grounds. I don't know what the policies are. What I say? In Tinaka, Mahama, not commitment so with the issue, but they sacrifice. The NPP government sacrifice. No more sustain this no money to get their 4 years, 4 years for another, 4 more for another. It's a 4 years.
But it's a 4 year when you react. 4 from a saying bow. Wouldn't your party want to like regain their place back in the government?
I'm catching say as a tia now bumpire for a man 50 years. Ama so ya papa ya kasa onye nsema se na aso yesi ebeba ne man so say ebeba na mepu ko de anya nya
ya na sem
what I say this asa a nipa su say you need ebeba e man so na ebeba bi no so de amfa we are kasa ska asma make those days pa ma bi there was this coast store in a South Market a friend another coast store. Ska mami no fish bi say ma. Fish bi say no pa sata na ye said the stadium. Na mami no lobi to ko Estate Post. And then if you ho. Fish bi say ma as a market. Go for ka hu di wa. And these are the things. These are the things that when we talk about it na hard. Na make us say uye gadini. Somebody like Coastal. Sky, you can't run the coastal without a generator. We are getting you, who feel so we here can hear and a deal with Juma, with you production. Sky, you can't run those business or that business without a generator. Who here backup? Even those big companies like Guinness Ghana, and KBA, oh yeah, they have a generator. They have a plant.
Wow. Well, Mami, and reminding listeners and viewers, say lines are open. So joining in the conversation now. You're more than welcome to do so. Or outside yours, with me after +1 your WhatsApp line +1 238 or on the screen if you're watching on either YouTube or Facebook +1 238 You can call in with your contribution, your ideas, ways that we can help this country thrive. Let me read a few comments and we'll continue from here. From Caroline, also great show. From Comfort Nyakun, asking everyone to please share, comment, and like. Thank you to Miss Comfort Nyakun. And from Miss Gladys Mama Gladys is watching from Ghana, Sakaman. Thank you, Ma Gladys, for always tuning in. We love you for always spending your time with us here on 41. I know you love the truth. That's why you always watch The Truth Matters. And also, Kofi Ghana, dying here in Ghana and at the end going to hell is a double punishment. God bless us all and make our nation great and strong. I believe so that God will hear your prayer, Kofi Ghana. We're also praying that the country would thrive, and being in a country where things feel like hell already and dying and going to another hell, oh hell no, that'd be too much for you. For one person to bear. Michael said hi, hello there. We hope all is you're doing well where you are. Kobe saying more fire. And we're here for the fire. This is why this is Fire One. We'll keep the fire up and burning. Emmanuel TK Amor is saying, are you sure Ghana is a mess? Well, blame it on COVID-19. Okay. Which had destroyed world's economy. How would you answer this? I'll come back to this. There is another comment here that say more fire, Mr. Sly. You're really spewing out sense. Thank you so much. And another comment from Andrew upon Ghana needs to be sold to the white to govern the nation well or give to Koreans to make it better. Somewhat agree with you on that, and maybe not. It's two ways. But this current government, His Excellency Obayo, say black men can handle their own affairs. They can handle their own mess, and I sure hope he will remember what he said and wake up and say they don't need. I think the French government wanted to help, and he was telling them they don't need it. Why? Because they can handle their own things, and people hail him for saying that. But right now, no, I don't see that happening because yama corruption edidi etimu ache na emaniema eji insem. I think this topic we'll talk about that in the week to come. Between the white man and the black man, who do you think will better lead the country? That'll be our next topic for next week. So please don't miss it. Next week will be about an hour late to start, so we'll start probably around 9 in Ghana. That will be, I think, about 3-ish over here in the US time. And that this schedule will be for a couple of weeks due to some scheduling issues over here, so we will get that straightened up as soon as things get better. But I want to talk about this before I will show the next video and wrap up for the day. And our phone lines are open. If you want to call, please do call and join in. And your comments out here too, I really appreciate it. To Emmanuel's comment saying, "Sir, are you sure Ghana is a mess?" This is a blame game. That is what I'm seeing it right now. Emmanuel, I don't know you, but I'm not sure if you worked for Ghana's government or not. We love this country and we want what is best. And you know, sometimes the blame games don't help anything. Yeah, we'll blame the COVID somewhat, but right now things are not in the right state. Even though COVID is still there, the economy is not getting better, but we know it will for sure pick up and thrive. But there are some things that we're really talking about and they are really stressful. One, education. Two, that country is flooded with trash and that needs to be solved. Three, our roads are very bad, and this doom show has started again, and also water issues that are really pressing, and so that is why we say, is it this current administration or the past, the NDCs, or Christianity in the country? No, I am messy. That is the question here. So if you think about all that little pieces that we put in this puzzle, how would you say, what would be your answer right now in the state of the country? Because things don't look right. They don't look like they're going in the right direction. Do you have anything to say on that?
As come, me feel some people are just blaming Christianity because the population in Ghana, Ghana is known to be a Christian country.
He's blaming COVID.
Oh, COVID.
Yes.
COVID. Sir, I know my family. Said Mahama time do so no COVID man.
Well, that's a good one.
Bribery and corruption. And you. President Bia no ba. In fact, from the coup d'etat up to now, okay. Obia president Bia Obuku Bibia was in the panel ye bribery and corruption Bukunu. I feel fresh and no one saw your corrupt cracker. Look at their lifestyle. The reason why I made a statement said in Ghana system, no president cannot come in the world receive would pass it and can no member say when we talk about corruption. The reason is our president, current president, were experiencing from 1957 up to now, were experiencing all these people lifestyle, including the lifestyle of his father. What I say? I'm standing make independent, and no matter your family, who be, and no matter see who be, ne papa, ne other people, I remember who be. All the head of state, all all the prime ministers, all the presidents, everybody be a wababiano, what experiencing. It is when we want to talk about somebody who have experience and can say on. Not just to say, just to be a citizen, but somebody who is close to the governance. What you say? It is well, who no maybe Braska, none can say DB or DB to no maybe, especially like when to me I get request. Can me for instance here. Nelson Cabral corruption
what to do away with, which is it's not too late for Akufo-Addo to do. I don't think say and I think so maybe he's trying to cover up for some of his folk. But let's face these facts here, sir. We love what you're doing, but you need to step up in regards to corruption and bribery. You need to step up, bring up your A game, and get this issue solved. Also with this video, same mess now I walk Ghana with trash issues.
Every 1 minute we are talking 1 minute we are talking. The form Libinia Jimmy, Okachre Bruni Krawati as a Achimoto overhead. There be a ball and go 24/7. You probably believe Australians about the form Jimmy Nkwa 24/7 ball.
Nature, the capital city of Ghana. This place is like a stinking asshole. Your leaders are senseless, educated fools. You know what? I will not diss my leader. I will not diss a really responsible, a sensible leader. Do you think leadership is education? This is Greater Accra, Ghana for you. The capital city of Ghana, Atomic Junction, Medina. Look at the state of our country. Mother Ghana, look at the state of our country. You can be leaders. Your leaders are insane. Your leaders are sick in the head. Senseless, useless, educated fools. The monkeys will hope for you. You are thinking about being a president where you don't have the leadership quality. The common sense to be a leader, Mr. President. This Accra, Atomic Junction for you. The world should witness this. I legal to righteous. Pa.
And your mountains for no. Office now, so they do whatever they want.
My God, look, see this bridge? I don't know if you can call it a bridge, but man, I love home. This right here. Oh my God, look at this. Nice. Man, look at this. And we are just, check it out. Home sweet home, baby. Oh my. Okay, so here's the interesting part, right? Once they get across to the other side, then they have to pay a toll. See, you're paying a toll to drive across this, what's the word? Shithole bridge. Amazing. See? This is what happened. Yep.
Well, there. This is really overwhelming. What would you call this? Is it some kind of like a walkway? How is this possible? You know, these are some of the things that I tell you I don't get. It's Hano Oman Fawan campaign. Nipa wa to aba.
Ask how we can president on the captain the call you.
Oh fine.
What? I offer plane in the see baby. And the the convoy in the far away to the buy.
A place like that, let us should be a new hobby and how what is going on.
Scar, there was some kakra woman said, was I here to the end of that trash now? You have to pay too. Oh,
you know, seriously, I didn't want to use that word because that is what we originally were going to use for the topic for today. But it is so shameful. I am so ashamed. Seriously, really ashamed.
It went to patrol to me for so.
I have no clue. I think I see a comment here.
Already we have a book. Mercy.
This is Ghana for you Ghanaians. If you're abroad or if you're in Ghana, this matter in everything. You know, because whatever your crowd be cool one day ube person be visit one day ube person be about settle or one day ube person be about we need to bring our heads together, our ideas together, find ways to solve this issue. Really bad.
Now you get my point of all politicians are one or they are all the same. We say I come on my pencil. Akufo-Addo become V9, will become V1. Obeko, so one in the able say MPP NDC Oba, also become some problem about sa. Oba bejo mutofi sa. What the mistake as a wuntia. Na kama undo on the baba yo. Ana mistake as a wuntia na ada sa wutiaba. As we are making sense, say to Papa has say police near the city be jina ho. I will create to jina ho. O ka se wuntia ye chwa kotu.
Now, you know, and the trash video too, no, and this bridge, this is not even a bridge. I mean, the word to even give to this, this is just a temporary fix something. Now, how are these people? I'm not praying say be a care. There was that other video with this bridge I have mirror some and one can show no one because this is really we can do better. Ghanaians and our leaders, we can do better, we can do more. Why are we leaving the people to live lives like this? If you're a Ghanaian leader, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Really, with all the riches, all the money, all the cars, all the houses, all the girls, you ought to be ashamed. All the celebrations and the feasts, it is really unnecessary. There are things that we need to look at how your people are insulting you. And see, aren't you tired? Don't you people get tired of all the insults? Or maybe I can say, yeah, you insult me, insult the entire me, but again, it tells you your integrity. Who you are. That is what it describes. Let me read this comment. The leaders, this is from Andrew. I think he already commented, and this is his second comment. The leaders do not focus for the future, but rather themselves and family. The citizens are also responsible for the corrupt act. We pay money for recruitment. So when we get the offer, we also take bribe to replace it back. And that is exactly what we're talking about here. Insane people and their leadership. Burn them all. Is it a good thing to wish for a group of people or a whole country and the leaders?
When Owinya Sikaria say Accra, baby or over $100,000, I won't even tell them. One day big I also be 29, and I'm saying, I was say 150,000, and I'm saying 50,000, also 150,000, and 150,000 was it dollars. And I can't really walk out, I can't approach me in water, and I'm saying, no, me the sense down. I'm a tax, I said 150,000.
$150,000.
No, I said, we see that it's $3 million.
And one can you find like the capital itself or outskirts or?
I will find out. I will find. Or send you about next week. We talk about it. Like you said, no, Scott. Before you can even employ, before you can be employed in a certain area, which you qualify. There's someone qualify you, Scott. One more qualify you presume they go down. Now one who create degree, no. I will qualify no. I just also choose car. It's like you said, Nipa no better to the car. The car better say I don't be ready to do it, and that's all be so bad. So much in the blind. And two things. It will actually no so much you be. Now you are quite a master. So the leadership are not teaching the Quran work from. I'm gonna because a penny for the church Bible corruption no. Because I'm gonna say.
So in this case, because I'm really finding it hard to process this whole ordeal. Because corruption and that's what say this is not normal.
So yeah.
So I'm really want to know so say they act and I illegal and I say a say of mine, a ball mine.
Scar package in the buy and club which a chase corruption and bribe.
Near trousers.
Honorable, where they are not to sue. Oh, honorable, where they are, oh, quite not would you have to sue. If you cry honorable, no crana, and can so call him no share. No, yeah. I shall a mom who cheer a warm. No pepper about bomb, or no call the best as no concrania. Or expect to see you be covered dear, Yadim Ponchi, or power the come you look back with your body and Ponchine, a year, Sebuka man concrete.
Or is it, then we have to blame this whole thing on all the part, and especially the Christianity. Why? Because the Christians always are preaching there is more blessing in giving than receiving. So Guineans have now turned to be always givers. They start the initiation. They start giving. They're giving and pour it out and give and give and give. So the leaders too receive and receive and receive, and they don't give nothing back. How do we solve this?
Scar, let me say, when you read the scriptures, who read the Bible now, or say for percentage, a brand that a Gianni enter me fee, a didn't a Gianni enter me fee, a be more a community. Omo papa nyame fie abepagwan ye de ebi mo ho amote nyame fie e community esese ye hwe wo no motima ye nyame adwuma se de nyame ka che Aaron na sefo se esese wo ye na sofo anunti ni kwa se wo ye adwuma na emom no adwuma die na wo die no e ho na faso dite anunti people the members supposed to bring their percentage for food to sit over there, not for Aaron and his family to enjoy, but also for the needy and the poor to survive. But another say another person who pana 2020 Land Cruiser that's not forging. But then Busa was it has only obi any more profit. Say who quite on you. Oh, here 50 Ghana cedi, 100 Ghana cedi, 200 Ghana cedi to start the business. And let me tell documentary one guy now on it Obusa gave the interview. And it was something about with Titi war there and the boyfriend. Then I want to talk about what I was the focus call and said, "Girl, you my minute prepare. Episode 4 we need baby I walk. Ska girl ni ton so girl ni na say oh ska ton so some say ska say na no. Ska wa pedia ton so no anya bi. Anunti asase wo fam pra na empra ni free kuma se odwoso adwoso ade ni free dwoso ni kon kran. Akofa the same empra ni yusu not to the point say, oh man, 100 Ghana cedi pen or the status so 100 Ghana cedi. It's a Busunibian or sending papa mo, Nipa Union Muska, as will be a handma. 100 Ghana cedi, Obia man is coming to be a fan to sue. Okumasi. Name of my Bema at the fan at the Nebatran, you soon answered your pet, the who told me, and son woman, 100 Ghana cedi money you told sue.
Wow.
Into the ghetto of the Tonson Yaya, 100 Ghana cedi. And let's ask this is a question. The people of Christian Yaya, Pastor Pastor. Would you have tight? Utia offering, Utia seed offering, altar offering, Kofidiama, Oda Didi Oyedi Nini. So sorry. But look at this person. She only need 100 Ghana cedi. 100 Ghana cedi to start a business to survive. 100 Ghana cedi. As a now metie obisa for back the car or toy or ye in Libya 1 billion Ghana cedi. 1 million Ghana cedi. Car or toy Yavakas Kayavaka and Sisu the Supreme. Yet gas is supreme. And you begin airport. Can you tell me 1 million Ghana cedi? And you have social media phone ya ni abanyika. Ka we fi Korea, ka we fi Afghanistan, ka we fi ya, and you have to do. And you told that now so far you have to be. We say unya badaye emma mo bro for abadaye.
I don't think so. I'm glad. I'm glad you brought that software. Let's watch this video. There was a trending video out there this week. Pastor's wife sorry due to her helping him get to where he is right now and paying her back by chasing the members in the church. Let's watch this. So, what is causing all of this? Say, asofoni bi wo ho a nyame from na community no mode ebia sorry. Ana be my understanding to this video on na waboa no to this ne yire and when ya baby a we do no right now no who say we do pempen so bia obro ne so we has to move on. Time man na wuni bi no. Right? Time man na wuni bi no. You did not see that. But say no when you be I'm an abroso. So this is how you pay her back. And I don't know, sometimes I just want to advise your mema no. And your baby and your buni kwasia. O baby wo ho no beka na no atumu onkasa onfi you. Obi nso wo ho a any o the far left or the befa right. O the faster or the befa form. Making sure say kwasia bu no enyina. Sly, what is your intake on this video, and how would you advise our Ghanaian brothers, especially the pastors?
There's a lot, there's more than this. And there will be more coming. Why am I saying that? I make a comment, said, Scott, you to me be a nipa miensa and no more shawomo and the apple bra. So you to what Ghana. I didn't hear my comfort any or hot any sabosum some AD and I picture what Ghana no. You to me now a nipa miensa and no more shawomo at the bobra. Birikaka said, I suffer for life, celebrate his life, and a lawmaker's life. Say nipa miensa and a you to me na person because anytime because I know we are doctors can I just also get big surgeon I will hear operation be na one will be a survival and tell diaba we are teacher here bedo diaba monte we are professor bedo diaba we are nurse bedo diaba monte enti sa nipa mi ensan and sa di bra mi ensan and wo gina udi Ghana gina nipa te wonka so be pastor Ghana gina nipa te wonka ube celebrate ubanyom ubobo dibia bebia udibeba ube MP assemblyman ube DC udibeba monten umpesu ase beto nka into you to me nyere hwe saade no deska bebre celebrate sniper even asofofo any MPs no obuko hu abosumfo yi or they join the occultic to gain that power. And by joining that occultic, no, there should be some sacrifice, whether physical or spiritual sacrifice. And when you say to me, no, and to make it all these sacrifices, we are no more back. Skadia Kenya process kwa. Dia Kenya process kwa. And yes, sir, if you obey in the future, ska if you are sorry, kosi obey in the we are sorry baso. Put ye the worker assassin odia. If you are assassin your body dia. What I say, and that's Obana dia, Obana the Tobia, the Sika no to assassin. And the young says, can be one year. Oba, Onim Sofano, Elnoma Mino. It's either said, Oba Wadi Sofano, not Sophony, a soft dada. And the woman in Fitiasi. But Oba, or the bear matna. Now you try and say, I sorry back. Now we feel sorry back, a bear sorry penny. Now for a sort of penny, a bear suffer. Now we feel suffer, but that's sorry, I'm scared when you would do. When you move free, I say, what I say, if you could have won call baby. What I say, could you summa be no maybe, and Sana will suffer dear neighbor. And it is our banner by your friends and not to forsake. Nick for 1 year, what I had for ye get the passa, a beer noon what you are here. What I said, well, some of our members so I didn't know ma, if you have video near him, but I know ma will back our honor. I didn't say my work on do I sell Quebeco. What I said, into Jay can discuss. Into what now about one now? What's it as a suffer? If you will hear the crown, go full strike, go you full Saturday money that. Like Crasson did not go boutique, but what to me for Baffle Franco boutique? I want to get the cow, Scott. Abuano odi nibre eneka ebia anye ba akopɛ ebia anye mienu ebia ohu ba akɔ na hyɛ ne ho mienu da hyɛ ne ho afi de bia martin atia ne kokɔfo ne ba sɔre a ɔmo ade ɔmo kɔ boutique so maame so bɛkɔ ade so kɔ temeteme Benda boutique and walk. Who's like? What I said? Benda boutique so mummy no ska. So what more who be home? One with them channel. What more who be home? I just so be and I so more home. And you like you so benda no fat pepe. Ubeye wo treshi.
Nice.
So mami yo treshi. Oso da wo kwa boutique no we yamo. Iti ska anu na masese Ghana no mabunu no omo peso baye adwuma. Mabunu no pesa omo pe nam catch on omo pe ayu fried rice no. Ye toko so sia ye dey go robbers na wrap the amano. Omo peso be kan se kra abenda da. Omo pe me kan se. Anu ne adia se lawmakers no another president na for instance for the next for san no ma we no ho sabe sane Ghana man si kono just endu ne kan na dey say yeton na say the match China for say China kwa ya ta mo ade di balance na mo asase di di su kwa dia mo ne yen fa ni pan mo no mo kan na ja sa Ghana for bi ga ni sha na o mo ma kakra ka ni fa ni di enye sadia
wow it's like let's have really interesting maybe see to us na comment Mahama Emao and Akufo-Addo let's watch that.
At this stage of Ghana's history, somebody who can bring the nation together, and my opponent's track record does not fit that role because in his own party he's not able to bring his people together. Today, that is the truth. People can criticize Akufo-Addo in MPP. If you criticize him, they'll suspend you or they'll sack you or his attack dogs will set on you. Ask people in MPP, they're quiet. And that's why I said a good number of people in MPP are quiet. They can see the bus is going to crash. But if they say it, they will attack them. And so they're quiet, waiting for the bus to crash. And when it crashes, I said they'll take the bus, send it to Kokompe, repair it, and put it back on the road for 2021. He should learn to accept criticism. I do. People insult me, vilify me. I don't utter a word. And so when I say you cannot unify your party, so you cannot unify Ghana, and I think that the kind of president Ghana needs at this stage in our history is one who can bring us together. And so you must prove a track record that you can bring people together. And most people don't think that you can do that.
All right. An overhauling country is what we need. We need an overhauling. Seems like this administration don't like critics. Yes, still they won't do the right thing. They won't provide what the people need. But bear in mind, this 4 years has been given to you. And yet again, your party will want to regain again in the next election. And if you don't set things right and provide the things that the people need, it will go against your party. Don't think so, but the party will suffer. Let's start by telling you that now. Mami ready mami comment na yon trust slide. I mean my reaction on this. Mami Gladys I send another comment or say oh God have mercy. Ghana is indeed very, very sick. We need total overhaul. And yes, ma'am, I agree with you. Ghana, not the country itself, but the leaders and the citizens. Before answer country no every year. And Andrew sent another comment which I just told him we will talk about that in coming week. That seems really interesting, so I'm not gonna read that out loud right here, but I will need your quick reaction on this slide because there is another video I want us to watch so we can put everything together. So give me that reaction right now.
Which one?
On this current video, the critics on Akufo-Addo from Mahama.
What kind of credit at the end of the day, one can say, "No, nipa or bit me." I said because we know the same thing. I mean, yes, honestly, as some more kind of get, honestly, the colonel kind. If you want to be a government, if you want to be the president who can work out, you have to accept criticism.
Yeah.
Criticism is not something which is not bad. Criticism is good. That helps you to do the right thing. Which means when people do that, it tells you that people are watching whatever you are doing. and people want the best out of it. Inti benefits will test and only the church. Inti Yakasano, no what to me I won't front so why you. Inti as more carrier and it's true. Sir, even him, when they are power and people talk about their own people, it's so hard for them to bring them out. They can't point on them. They can't just send them to judiciary to try them. What he's saying is true, but the point is that we need somebody.
So, would you suggest, sir, we need a different body in Ghana who would do the checks and balances for the government?
Yes.
And I do not say this current administration in the past 4 years, or setting up this as... Okay, you don't want me to say it, right?
No, but I can't answer. I have paperwork.
Okay, so we need like a third party within the governance, right?
Not that. It can be the governor. It can be different president. But who is willing? So when his people are at fault, try them. Was sent order from Jubilee House to take that. No. Let the person come to court. Where did he get that money from? Why is he displaying that? What is his intention? That person needs to be questioned. And then you can answer. We are talking about the president that Mahama is saying. We're talking about somebody, the president, who accepts all these criticisms. 1, 2, who is willing to try his people. 3, who will see said the right thing. No, yeah. I guess I'm no, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about some from WhatsApp. Now we 2 1 more. Yes, I said something like that. When President Akufo was in power, a huge mistake. I will rise be or baby saloon who America how baby. When a person by again, what you reshuffle you need free finance. That time also be a friend say campaign with USA or buy no about him. And why then we don't turn on free work.
So why is it that this government on to me and come when you and your movie Emma like new face Emma may take it, because I know there are a lot of people out there in Ghana who would do this job faithfully, but yet he doesn't want to bring them on board.
Because someone who
so I have on to me can
now uska unya ketua abeshi wasina unye ketua ne no abaru adiska obetina.
Oh me, I will. You'll be fired even you be long gone.
Unless you are who a nation or minor gardening down.
Interest. Okay.
What you say? So minor gardening down. So that's now we are watching him about now yes now we just say
now all this cano who ni say your mind is canodi.
It was what I'm saying. Conform with this car.
Maybe you're not money, so that's why you need to take action on them to set them straight. To come when you know Ubefiaba.
I call your friend Sam Sumo boy dying here. You propose. I call court to go after the Guawadian. I wasn't busy saying. Do what I'm saying. So you see a CBR no crack a crow. You see a CBR no crack a crow. So this is what Mahama coming in here 100%. But at the end of the day, baby, say one castle only need power with my son was up. No problem. Comedian who you are.
That's my buddy right there. I applaud him for that.
That 8 years in the baby, see, I know the other one phantom just where you know. But all cast here will be the nation needs somebody. The nation needs somebody. Scar, I am people in this as a move. I am PPP, you want you. But a nipan no or man who died in the so. That one can say when a boy man by power, when a name campaign manager, when a general secretary, when a name say first of Richard Chairman, when it is to this kind of manufacturing, they be
Coco Bobo, it was your champion.
You're
watching this video.
I started Richard Chairman, and I'm from India film. Yes, also a COVID, a whole growth mass and one when over something million and also I forgot. You can't vanish.
Okay, we'll follow up and bring that in our next topic for coming week.
This is the things that we're talking about. If matters arise,
let's fix it. Take action. So yeah, Papa. Oh yeah, wake up and take action on some of this issue. Let's watch this. It happened currently.
So we normally celebrate Good Friday. What happened on Good Friday?
We normally celebrated the Good Friday because when Jesus was taken into the hospital, due to the cause that they were thinking that Jesus, a mere born in the Kilalo,
yes,
they thought that maybe was affected by the disease of the cow, the animals.
Yes.
Yeah. We had to take him to the hospital for survey to see whether he have a disease he was already affected or not.
Yes. Then Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday was when Jesus was born.
Wow. Then Easter Monday.
Easter Monday, that day, it is when they collected the cow dung of the animal for fertilization.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Very nice.
Oh my goodness. This is just for laughs. Things are really getting so intense. We just needed to take a break and just shake it out. That is one of our African brothers' understanding of why we celebrate Easter. That ain't bad. I hope you laughed out there. We'll continue on the show by telling our brother Jesus wasn't affected by any disease or whatsoever. It seems like it was our disease. We are the disease, and we're the reason why he came to die. But he did resurrect. There was nothing about cows or anything, but we are so thankful for that grace and love that God has shown us. We will end today by this video. Coming out from Kolibu. There was a fire that was caused by I think a fuse from an AC, but it happened at a labor area where they have the newborn babies, and these babies have to be moved. I understand it has to be in a rush, but in the way manner the OCPM mofrane kono obeka say akola ni bikra ni tibia wo so ama na adwin na be shaky eti shaky kra na akola sa no onyini no what will be the next for that little baby?
I'm live in Kolibu. There's fire outbreak over here. We need a fire service now. Take it out. We need a fire service now. Wait, take it easy. Right here in Kolibu, there's a fire outage here, so we have to evacuate the babies now. I beg you, if anybody can come to our aid. We called the fire service, but they are still not here yet. We are evacuating the babies now, so if somebody can come to our aid, please, 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 please. We are evacuating the babies now. Kolibu, blow. We are evacuating the babies now in Kolibu. Somebody could come to our aid now, please. What control is this one?
Hey, please, relax with my baby.
Well, there, some other crying. Please relax with my baby. Yeah, I know this is emergency and there's fire, but what happened to all the workers? Weren't there enough nurses to help them move these babies, relocate them to a safe place, like the shoveling and the throwing, and that is really, really scary. What do you think about that, Sly?
I think it's an emergency, but sometimes, during the emergency, why you're very careful, so you cause a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Correct. You said okay, to I mean,
the brains
so
will
bad.
even shake.
Now, my say, what about the kids in incubators? I didn't know are they still going to take them out? Because so they need all this machine, the oxygen to be, I can be a cell warm and the sound man, and that was me video. I did not make you one. I did not say, "Mommy, I take a crap." I'm thinking about those people now. Currently, I mean, they'll be fine, but I mean, like I said, I saw Nyabutre, you know, emergency like this, you know. I understand. Now, Abiana, Ska, Ubuha the first family. What you say? Ubuha or yeah, necessary for years, you know, we got this experience. A jar taught Sally Baward was her. Ubu also, or can't say that to be actually different. Ubuha, they have different ways of addressing or handle issue, but. I pray saying I mean every man kwarano I mean obese wo because the way I say you push your kwara to the trouble corner about the keke na I say I will see it na have you be
yeah
these are some of the things that I can say ska kuruma say we hospital bia ni ho a omni fire service esibo hospital bia be ku bia your fire service car esibo insu ayemuma just a new hospital inside just a little meters like just a new quarter macra kakra just a bus and activity and one never the Ghana just saw this in France a group of smoke activity sense and one now fire department for no matter into Wokra no because be a force and and a smoke now but one say now papa near boom ada same I think I can force alarm on the channel. When you be Ghana, it's linked to the fire department. It got to be here. I know I said last is a key idea. Now a gas leaking inside. There's nothing. You have to call. Now no cry, no call, but on the do or park. Now
yeah. I don't know. I don't be the ABS. You could do all the card to me. I could do and see you. I where the hose to get the water in there, so they had to come and open it and fetch it and go and pour it. Yes, best for whichever department is in charge of it, they need to really look at it. And also in the hospitals, if they are understaffed, please do something about it. Get more nurses out there. The way we saw babies being thrown around, really heartbreaking. We don't want it to happen to these newborns. Anything can happen to them, but we pray they do well. But the hospital issued a statement saying it wasn't something big, something huge, but it was a fire caused by an AC and everything was under control. So we are thankful for that. Let me read a couple comments and we will be wrapping up soon. So Andrew again commented that if Ghana is not lawless country, then all these churches should have been closed and remain the four Orthodox churches and focus on our traditional way of worshiping God through Nananum. Okay, and also this is another comment from him saying the nation needs Kofi quarantine to make it better. And Miss Margaret Osei also commented, oh my goodness. Yeah, what else can you say? Oh my goodness, it is. This is so much to process. Let's watch this last final video, just a reminder. Then we will wrap up for the day.
I am a boat Ghana. It is a castle. O man, you hear my. Nenam a memoir enquietino. A comedy.
A comedy, no crapa, a woman. Into daddy, your name sound. We just want to keep reminding you to get up and help your people. They need you. This is the time, critical times that this country is in. Restructurize your things. Rethink about your people. Your people matters first. The need of the nation, the need of the country. Help to do away with all the trash. The trash video, there was something that I wanted to quick say. There were these bridges underneath, and we get that also from other part of the country too. It seems like our people are not really helping enough. Say ability BBI. You have to do your part to keep it clean. Keep it as clean as possible. Keep it as neat as possible. Yedi adane junsobia ytutu ball ani adie gu ho. Emma ahunye mba omainim. Like I always say, cleanliness is next to godliness. If Ghana is indeed a Christian nation, I will say your actions, everything shows. Especially with the way we handle trash in the country, now you're very bad. I will say my show. Say your do mino, near do nyamenso, na nioma na so. And then again to the pastors, and we will play with the government and the parliament to make a legislature to regulate the churches in some way, somewhat. Because it seems like every corner be or the sorry, every school then be and sorry, but yes, still there is no progress in our Nipane or many or more life, and people have to rethink. Do research on your own, read the Bible and pray on your own, and God is an answered praying God, and He will listen to you. You don't need a prophet to tell you this is going to happen in the future before you pray. The Word of God tells us to pray without ceasing. So do your own prayers and your own reading of the Word too. Sly, my mom, I'll final comment.
In fact, Ghana ho dadwen na se Ghana ye yemtina da bia yichiem na ayebese se otu akurafo no na to ejamo sofo ayebese se ne ahunbie da bia ye ka ho asam. In fact ka da bia jinsemo na woka on ti di pass on hudi ni pehwehwe na mesese ahunidie no enwa ye ni ehuni ya yare no no oni hudu huni na otu yare ase na yema ho modin se yebedi ehuni maybe am so said the be a catch a ban and the make say if the government thing the free thing no will not create a good services for the people there and them say no o me won say o man o mutua no mutua mutimi nya good service na do so any so free na so yen so no there me so na say me ni say twaye nge mesre abani to one amount na corruption no there say there da bia yete from nanso yetu ho na mo yenya mu bibia sese nyame atoma da sene no abana me anti bibi na yehu bibi yehu sense sai foforo aba me nyame do bibia nyame sha bibia da sene yebehia
yo minerva yeda wase na wo mre yeda nam Ghana for yedi nsamo yedomo ye poman ni yie ye poman nkoso da ye bisa se hwan na betumi aye ni yie. It is you are the government. Point to yourself, you the individual. You can make it better. So start in your little neighborhood, how you know how. Just like this has happened to this young boy, I will listen over teenagers wanting to be rich overnight. That is not how we make money. You have to work and work hard and earn it. To all the young and the youth out there, we'll keep telling you what the truth is until it sinks in and start working and building upon that. And to our leaders, we'll continue to tell you to take action. Hold those who are squandering the country's money accountable. When we start doing that little by little, this country will thrive. We'll be here back next week. Please do well to tune in. And if you haven't shared this, please share it with your friends and family. We love you all. All special thanks to all the listeners and the viewers. Without you, we can't do this. And to all our crew that helped make this possible. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Stay blessed. We'll be back next week. I'm Sika. Bye for now.
Good evening, Ghana. It's Sika on the Fire One Political Show.
Ghana forever broaching na di dwumadie biaba Ghana ba kope ayedi embrace Moses atoano ye bosai ne se hwiahuri ni nemudi ayakosua ne wa manone no ye nyankopon se emra so se yedi ba ye my Ghana mu bekire ne nchiri masunya ahoto enti Ghana ma ye wa manone nyina yenka ye humomwe Sadia Baya Yeda Yasui Betumi Abemu Yedi mudieni nyasa na kwa sumu achadodo. Awa edi efri o mei mu kwa manoneno. Saa na daso wa enko bebiara. Na yara wosam pre wo mu ni se. Yeni anu ma ye fenso so de kwa manoneno. Bebre no na wiri won kwa esne wona okodro. Yenya nkopon se enkwa sum na yesum na fedi yedi kwa wieye. Nisramo Omai bebrebe aye bia mana yeye yesu yedri yeso my Ghana yesu yebetumi aya mana yeye omai biti se Singapore Malaysia Indonesia Korea China Dubai eni omai awudu opi e kwa we yaso no na mo amenchiri menya hoto